The sun is out in the Swan City on this Friday morning. We're in Grande Prairie, Alberta for the Home Hardware Canada Cup. Only 4 draws remain at the Canada Cup in Grande Prairie. Teams jostling for position, trying to make a push for the playoffs. Some can clinch a spot on the weekend, others can't afford another loss. Sitting atop the men's leaderboard, Kevin Cooey is close to locking up a spot in the playoffs, while his competition, Reid Carruthers, needs a win to keep his hopes alive. Who will get lucky in draw 7? The Canada Cup continues. Just 3 days of competition remain at this year's Canada Cup of Curling. We are at Revolution Place. 2 winners will be crowned on Sunday. Coming inside the building, hi everybody, glad you're watching our coverage on TSN. Brian Mutrick joined by Kathy Gauthier once again on this Friday morning. The round robin portion will be complete today for the women. The men will wrap it up tomorrow morning. And Kathy, we know one thing for sure, Rachel Homan has been absolutely lights out. She's guaranteed herself at least a tiebreaker thus far, but lots to be decided today.
Well, there really is. There is no team that does not have at least one win. And with this shorter format, every game is massive.
The defending champ on the women's side is Val Sweeting, and Val is starting to find her game, her draw weight. Last night, she was making it happen against Team McDonald.
Well, she really was, and this is the Val Sweeting we expect. Looking at the options, the angles, runs this stone back. That's how you score your one.
A win for Val, and she continues to climb the leaderboard. Meantime, the Olympic champions from Sochi, Brad Jacobs and his team from the Sioux, starting to find their game.
Well, you know, Brian, we talked yesterday about how great this team was and is, and we just hadn't seen it yet. We started to see it last night.
Brad Jacobs with a win over John Epping, and he's moving up the leaderboard as well. Here's the rest of your scores from last night as well. Jennifer Jones, the winner, and Tracy Fleury also getting her first win in Grande Prairie. As for the standings, top 3 teams will make the playoffs. Rachel Homan still perfect. Kevin Cooey, Brad Jacobs, and Pat Simmons all 3-1 on the men's side. Kevin Cooey is such a dynamic player, and no one's played in more Canada Cups than Cooey. He's played in every one. And last year, he put together an all-star team of individuals. This year, they're looking like an all-star squad together. What have you seen from Reid Carruthers' side?
Well, it's really interesting because this is a team that got stronger after the Brier last year, and we are not surprised to see the result. The key last year at the Brier was third Braden Muscowie. He really made things happen. Right now, 6th amongst all thirds. That is going to be the key for Reid today. Get a great performance from Braden.
And he's in tough against Mark Kennedy at third for the other side. Now, Cooey is coming off their first loss. Will that affect this team?
I don't think it should, because when you take a look at the numbers, Brian, they were huge. And more importantly, it wasn't a bad game. It was one key shot missed and a spectacular shot by Epping.
They are a group of all-star individuals playing like an all-star team. It's Carruthers, it's Cooey next on TSN.
Last year was a bit of a struggle, decent year, but I think we expected more. But, you know, it just goes to show you can't just throw 4 guys together and come out these days, especially when the competition's so tough.
Room no, guys, wait for it.
We've had a great year so far, played great, won a couple events, which got us off to a great start. And, you know, even when we're losing, teams are having to play great to beat us. And, you know, that's going to happen the odd time out here. You're always playing good teams.
The 2015 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice. The 2015 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like cashmere. By Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada. And by Ford, proud partner of the Canadian Curling Association for over 20 years.
Kevin Cooey won the Canada Cup in 2008. Reid Carruthers a winner in 2012 with Jeff Stoughton. Time to meet the teams. Brought to you by Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
Hi, I'm Skip Reid Carruthers. Our lead is Colin Hodgson. Second, Derek Samogolski. Third, Braden Muscowie. And we curl out of the West St. Paul, just north of Winnipeg.
Hi, I'm Kevin Cooey. Our lead is Ben Hebert. Second, Brent Lang. Third, Mark Kennedy. And we curl out of the Glencoe Club in Calgary.
It was skip Reid Carruthers winning the draw to the button this morning. He was the closest, so he will have the hammer. Carruthers, the Redstones, Cooey, the Yellowstones, and throwing lead rocks for this team from Calgary is Ben Hebert, who gets us started this morning. And Kathy, when you look at these teams and the individuals, what's the matchup you're looking for this morning?
I think that we're really going to focus on the thirds. You know, we've talked so much about Mark Kennedy over the years. Easily the best second in the world for a long time. Moved up to third, but that's not a new position for him. It's just not a position he'd played in a long time. But he is the complete package. He is great in the house. He's a great brusher. He just says the right things at the right time. So he adds a lot to the team. And Braden can do the absolute same. But that was what we saw made a difference in the Brier for Reid last year. Numbers are not as good as we're used to seeing. Looking for a big performance for the Manitoba-based team if they're going to stay close today.
Okay, go ahead, Braden.
3-4.
Reid's lead, Colin Hodgson, the Ford Hot Shots winner from the Brier in Calgary.
Yep.
Braden.
Yep.
For what? Try to get as tight as you can.
We're going to keep an eye on the ice this morning. We see that the hammer belongs to Reid Carruthers. He put it almost on the pin. And Kevin Cooey had a great shot, wound up back button, a rock that was overswept. That's not something we usually see from that front end from Kevin Cooey's team. Slid a little bit far. The times are about 15 this morning between the Hogs. That is a little bit quicker than it's been.
I don't leave. Top four. It's good.
Yes! Hard, Langer.
Hard, guys. Line's good.
Hard, Langer.
Hard, go all the way.
Hard, boys. Mark.
Keep notice, keep going. Go.
Brent Lang, Mark Kennedy on the brush, and they'll drag it top four. You talked about watching the third matchups. Another difference on this Cooey team. You'll see Brent Lang sweeping a lot more because Mark Kennedy is now in the house and he's managing the broom and the house for Kevin Cooey when he throws those skip stones.
Well, for those that didn't really maybe watch a lot last year or weren't aware, there is no difference in the rotation, but what they did last year is they put Brent Lang in the house, even though he was throwing second stone, because Mark and Ben had swept together so much over their careers, and they thought they would take advantage of that. But they have switched, so Mark is playing the true third position, and it seems to have made a huge difference.
Like just bumping this up?
Bump for a freeze, sure.
Okay.
Or the nose.
You talk about watching the ice in the weights, Kathy. One of the interesting comments from defending women's champ Val Sweeting after her win last night was the fact that Val didn't realize how keen this ice was, and she said, when I finally started to trust how keen and how fast it was, and I trusted it, we started winning games.
You know, especially as a skip that really wants to feel that if you have to bail, you have that ability to make that big draw. It's not a number in your head, it is a feel, and until you get that feel and believe that you can throw it to your sweepers, you can be in a little bit of trouble.
Brent Lang, a little bump on his own yellow.
Yep. Get off of it. Get off of it. Okay.
Corner frozen, so for now, Cooey line 2.
Nice throw, Brent.
You can see that hole there, access to those stones.
Yeah, there it is.
What kind of weight are you going?
Bump.
Trying to throw bump, so I'd throw just easy.
Yeah, I think easy.
Yeah, bump. Might be a little fresh.
Yeah.
Fresh meaning, Kathy?
Well, it's just a pad that they haven't thrown on yet. When you do the draw for the button, you're way outside going to the center, and you can see that for Derek, he is throwing down the center. Probably not a lot of rocks thrown in this area.
Yep.
No. Yep.
Sit. Nope. Great shot.
Very nice.
Oh, boy, D. Real good. Ended up being like just heavy bump, hey, Hutch? It wasn't super heavy by the end. I thought you threw right on the nose. Easy.
Like that? We're gonna go here. I don't hate this.
Okay.
I don't care.
Sure.
Speed should be good here. Yeah, it should be fine. I threw a couple here in practice.
He's trying to corner freeze on the
Stay
stone.
more.
That is second shot. Will almost act as a guard in the house for the Cooey team at the shot stone.
Got a little bit light,
Just
boys.
top 8.
let me know.
Whoa, if you can.
We'd like to
Hold
go.
line,
You're
hold
drilling
line.
the corner guard. Yep. Don't line it up.
This is not moving at all.
Don't line it up. Great,
Kathy, what does Cooey's team need to do to be successful this morning?
Well, pretty much what they've done. You park draw 5. There were a couple of glitches, but for the most part, I don't know anybody was beating John Epping yesterday, and really it is relying on the magic of Mark at third, not only in his shot making, but in controlling the tempo and the attitude on the ice for Team Cooey.
So 15 and a half almost beat? 15
Close.
and a quarter.
Yeah. Just 3 right now.
I got pretty good.
Fast, remember.
I got 4.
Whoa. Okay, line's good.
Whoa. 5.
We're
heavy. 6.
Whoa!
6.
Braden. Yep. Line's good.
Wade's great. Wade's great.
Yep. Whoa.
Yep. Good shot, Pete. Well good. Oh, boy.
That's a great shot. You can see that they're lined up perfectly.
Great shot, man.
Reid Carruthers trying to knock off one of the hottest teams here in Grand Prairie. Keys for his game.
Well, it's rock placement, especially late in the game. They've given up deuces in 2 games to lose based on where they have put their stones. Have to stay mentally in the entire game, and we've already talked about the key matchup at third.
Keys to the game brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
Just hit her somewhere around half is fine. You get this, or if it comes up, clip that.
Kevin Cooey needs to make a play now. Those red stones building in the house for Team Carruthers. And with last rock, he knows how vulnerable that lonely Yellowstone is.
Hard.
The lefty, Mark Kennedy,
Hard, Brent.
trying to remove some granite, bang the red back. He gets them going. But Carruthers now line 3 with hammer here in 1.
He is, but I don't even think he'll be all that disappointed, Brian. That Yellowstone had to go.
You just whiskered past the top.
Oh, just had to sweep it.
Or not sweep it.
No,
One way or the other, I agree. It catches a little bit more or a little bit less. You lose at least one of those red stones, maybe even 2.
I hit the top.
And they were talking about that one top 8, Kathy, catching that red stone, get them all going.
Langers was right. They hammered it, and the weight would have been good. So it's obviously just as fast. Yeah.
Pretty good rock position right now for Team Carruthers. So the good news for Braden is look at that top line. 85% overall is pretty solid as a third, but it does speak to how strong this field is, Brian, that when you're at 85%, you're 6th.
Close.
Whoa, just
Braden
wait.
Muscovy.
Line's good.
Wait
Third
only.
stones for Team Carruthers.
Line's real good. Yep, go. Yep. Colin. Yep. Go. Go. Oh, Colin.
Calling on Colin now, trying to push that stone.
Good. Shot. It's a good spot.
Good sweep, Colin.
Real good. It's a great spot.
Shot.
I think that's about.
Sliver low. Okay.
Well, the run does 2 things. He can run this stone straight back, make a double, remove 2 red stones, and roll himself to the open side. That opens an access for Kevin Cooey to the shot stone.
Close. No.
Yes.
Kennedy bangs him back. And 2 reds will go.
It's a pretty nice double.
Good job, Mark.
Better?
Yeah, it lines up real good, too.
That's very good.
Kills it, doesn't it?
Bumper weight.
Shot, tough one on your first one, yeah.
Jeez. To not lose the one I hit.
Watch the angle. So he makes that double. Look where the shooter stays. A nose hit on yellow now. Can remove both of those red. Remove some granite and a great setup shot for Team Cooey.
Well, even if he makes this, hopefully he sets up some kind of run double.
I brought this up in the broadcast yesterday, Kathy, and it always still amazes me how far the game has come. You could have 6, 7 stones in the house, and a few rocks later, a blank in 1. It's unbelievable, the talent and the hitting and how precise these guys have become.
You are so right. And doing the updates in the afternoon and evening with the other crew, it is amazing. Lots of times I'll hear Vic say, well, there's just blanks going on the other sheet. And I want to say, well, no, there were 12 rocks in play at one point. But you're absolutely
You
right.
gotta ease off on that a little.
I was just doing what I was told.
Makes this draw really good. You might have to hit and roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Edge of rock.
Just make the double. Give him the deuce.
Yeah. Probably here.
This is now the eliminate as many reds as you can strategy for the Cooey team. Looking for the double, will lose his shooter most likely.
Considering Cooey's ability, how about running the top yellow closest to the center line and maybe getting the one top 8 and getting lucky and getting it that way? Maybe you get buried too.
You could. The risk, though, is you can see all of this stone, and if you hit half, you get both of them. Does not want to try to find a way to score a point. They're trying to minimize in this first hand.
This is no good.
Just a little full out of his hand, and with Jamie's ice, if you are a little full, it is not moving at all.
Jamie Barrasso, the head ice technician here in Grand Prairie.
Here, eh?
Yeah.
It makes it though we're forced.
Yeah, somewhere back 8, back 12. Yeah. Back 8, back 12.
He wants back 8, back 12 to make sure there is no double opportunity for Kevin Cooey. Try to lure him into playing the shot you called, Brian, which is the run back.
What do you guys think about going to the wings here? I like speed by.
Full straight
I'm
round.
guessing 14-5. What do you think?
Yeah. 14-5, and you should be close.
Okay.
So they feel it's 15
Wanna be
down
back
the
eight,
middle,
guys.
14-5 to the wings, suggesting that it is kind of a fresh path out there.
And that
deep as
number
you
is
can,
the
boys.
numbers
As deep as
between
you can.
both hog lines with a
It
stopwatch.
It is
As
indeed,
deep as you
Brian.
can in the
Eyes
rings.
up.
As deep as you can in the rings. Looks here.
Yep. Don't
Get
want
off
to.
it, off it, off it.
Looks a little heavy. No. We'll Haji, never.
I got 13-5 on that.
Come on, Kev. Come on, bud. Yeah. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
And it looks like Kevin Cooey was able to drag it enough, and that's a big miss for Reid.
Drill it and get out of here.
I think I should have slept that.
Good try, Reid.
That's an opportunity that you do not want
Try, man.
to let go.
It's a really tough
2
job.
is not the end of the world.
No, I know. It's just, if we're just going to not really give this a go, then you can try the run double.
Yeah, but I
I've seen
don't
a
think
jam,
it gets
too.
me. It doesn't get me
Okay,
shot.
then let's
Right?
make this double. It's a quarter, isn't it?
Hard to hit too thin on this one.
It's pretty thin, but a quarter or a third on the outside. Drive that across there. Both of those go, and you can still save the end.
I'm proud of you, Kathy. That might be your earliest use of the telestrator in our career history together.
Yes!
First
Hand
end, you're
going,
on it.
I'm up.
You're on it this morning. Final stone for Cooey in this first end without. Bang the red, just misses. And Reid Carruthers will have the play for 2.
Oh, it's not.
Just over curled a little bit. Had to hit that
meant to
stone
only
just
give him
that
the
little bit thinner.
Throw it, Kev.
A little bit thinner, catches less of that stone. Almost gets it.
It's got to be tough, though, Kathy, too. In your head, in the hack, you're thinking, man, I got to miss it that side, because if you flash it entirely, the 3's in play again.
Well, and especially because he didn't have a particularly great throw on
He's
his
really good
first
here,
one.
yeah.
You just want to make sure that you're at the stick and clean.
So Reid a chance to make amends here. Obviously a different path, playing the out-turn draw. And he'll know this a little bit better from practice and draw to the button.
I'm not making it go quicker.
Looks here,
Easy,
guys.
Colin. Whoa.
Looks here, guys.
We got weights.
Okay.
Let me
Just saying. Mine's
Weight's good. Weight's good.
Fine.
Weight's good.
Samogulski and Hodgson will guide this stone in, and a much better result on his second throw for Reid Carruthers. He draws in for 2. The team from Manitoba striking first here in Grand Prairie. Welcome back to Grand Prairie, Alberta. Always awesome to be back in my home province, and even better that it's not -40, Kathy Goche.
Hey, I'm feeling the love too.
The rest of the games, draw 7, McDonald versus Jones over on sheet A, Fleury, Homan on sheet B. Mathematically, all teams still alive with the weekend looming. It's an Edmonton battle, a Saville Center battle. Rock, Sweeting on sheet C, and Laycock and Simmons on sheet E. We'll keep you up to date all morning long, and we'll start with this update. Jennifer Jones, and she's taking on Christy McDonald out of Manitoba. And a great chance here early on to pick up 3.
Well, you could see from that shot that she is already lying 2, and so it looked as though any bite of the 8-foot would give her the 3rd point.
Got to curl a bit. Line's fine. Line's good. Might be. Line's
Don
great.
McEwen, Jill Officer,
Room on it.
guiding it in. Caitlin Laws liking the line,
Good
liking
shot,
the
Jen.
weight. And Jen Jones will like that result.
3.
Stops back 4 and 3 on the board, so a good start for Jennifer Jones, the Olympic champions from Sochi. In our feature matchup, Cooey versus Carruthers. And Reid coming through with hammer in the opening end. A draw for 2 and a 2-0 advantage here at Revolution Place. Kevin Cooey and his team out of Calgary with the hammer, playing the Yellowstones here in 2.
I think you want to try and roll into the open on the inside. Okay, yeah, that's good too.
Not really the start Kevin Cooey was looking for his first 2 stones. He's got to try a real tough angle double, and same with his second.
I think that he was pretty happy with the second throw, not necessarily the outcome. The first one maybe not so much.
Clean. Yep. 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 Heavy.
Well, the draw bends just got by the guard, and it actually came out the other side, which allows this regular weight hit.
We saw this Reid Carruthers team at the Brier in Calgary. They had a 4-7 record and missed the playoffs, but much like this Cooey team, another year together, more chemistry and a chance to improve.
And I do think that for Reid and the team, that they really felt that the record that they had at the Brier did not indicate their level of play. They lost so many close games, but those are the things that make you stronger as a team. And if you look at their early season results in terms of Bonspiel's, Brian, just started almost where they left off last year. Much, much stronger.
Mark. Line looks good.
Well, Kennedy and Hebert brush that stone in. We'll update Steve Laycock, Pat Simmons, and look at the house. Look at the setup for Simmons coming in with a 3-1 record. And you talk about teams we saw at the Brier in Calgary, Steve Laycock and this squad. They were there, they won a bronze medal, and he's got to make a golden draw here to get out of some trouble.
Especially early in this end. Pat Simmons on his final stone made a lovely touch shot to remove the red stone and lie 2 in the 4-foot, but what a great shot by Steve.
Well done.
We've seen Steve do that a lot. He can make the shots, a great draw there, so 1-0 Laycock after 1.
Nicely done.
What?
Same.
5 sheets in play right across the ice. Fleury with a single, with hammer in the first, so a 1-0 lead there. Rock, Sweeting, no scoring in the first, so Kelsey will have hammer in the second as well in the battle of the Saville Sports Center out of Edmonton.
I know, but you're close. Same weight. Top 12.
Never.
Tons of room.
Weight's good.
Tons of room.
Keep going, Mark.
Far as it goes.
Keep going.
Far as it goes. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Go, boys.
Keep going. Keep going. Go, 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 go.
It's buried.
You gotta throw that rock.
Jeez, I don't know.
That rock's straight.
Or fast.
That was less weight.
I got
and
less there. I
same
got less there
line,
too.
Maybe tighter.
I got less too.
No more.
To think about.
When you had a bad rock, Kathy, when you played, what was your guys' strategy? I mean, a lot of times you like to use it as a hit because maybe takes those factors out of it.
So we're going to keep an eye on that rock. That is the number 8 rock.
Go ahead, Colin.
Teams will match stones before as much as they can, so they don't throw them 1-2 right through as you often might in a club game. And so for sure you heard that the philosophy is that they do not believe that it is the same, it's not a matched stone, and so they'll dump it whenever they can on a hit. And typically it would be someone like Brett that would be throwing it, because as the second, your likelihood of throwing hits is much higher than for sure Ben Hebert.
Sadly, with your play-by-play guys, Kathy, you can't just dump me to the side. You are stuck with me.
Well, there's the bad news of the day.
Weight's good.
It's all there. Line only.
Sure. Line's good, Benny. Line's
Top
good. It doesn't
house,
have to
guys.
curl.
Doesn't need a curl. Where are you? Talk to
Top
me.
8, top 12.
Oh,
Keep going. Keep going. Separation.
no. You're gonna. I don't want to give him the same shot.
Well, it's not anywhere near that
Stay
deep.
with
Whoa.
it.
Whoa.
Little bit.
Nice shot, Mark.
Shot, Mark.
Attaboy.
Good sweep, guys.
Right when you throw a beam, that second rock line has to be straight. And I threw less weight and it went 4 or 5 feet further.
And more discussion on that 8 rock, and it makes perfectly good sense that if you have a straighter stone, it will go farther because it's not traveling across the ice as much as a stone that would curl naturally.
Braden Muskowey, the run back, and
Just a little bit.
makes the yellow go.
Much.
No, okay. Good throw,
Just
man.
scared to back it off.
Okay,
with
good
it.
throw.
Throw, man. 2 good throws. Real good throws.
You seen hard before you
Missed
let
your
go of
line
it.
ball on your second.
Yeah.
That's okay. It looked like he was backing it
Yeah, I
up.
was worried that I over
I know, I was too. I was with you, buddy.
Same speed as draw the button, eh?
Yeah.
A little more.
Line's a shade tight.
Line's fine.
Line only.
All
then,
the play
just
so far
top
has
4.
been around the corner, and
Line
now that they
right
have
there.
seen that Reid Carruthers has figured it out
Right
as
curl.
well, trying to go around the
Where are you?
center.
Talk-
Line's perfect.
Top 4.
Weight's good.
Just change the shot.
Hard, guys. Get some separation. Hard.
Gotta go for everything. Come
Come
on,
on.
Benny.
Come on, Benny.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going. All you
Keep
got, all
going.
you got.
Keep going. Shot, Mark.
Pretty much buried, top 4. Kathy, being from Manitoba, and
Good shot.
we followed Reid Carruthers for a long time. Very impressed with how far he's come. I mean, was a skip and then joined up with Jeff Stoughton. Won the Brier in 2011. They won a world championship that year. Reid had a lot of issues health-wise with his knee. Was a tuck slider, had to rework his entire slide, much like a golfer has to resurrect or rework their golf swing. And put this team together. Made the Brier, knocked off Mike McEwen in the provincials last year, and we could be heading for another collision course at this year's Manitoba final. But just a great example of perseverance and just continue to work hard and back at the skip level and being very successful.
I agree for sure. As a junior, you know, he had some success, and then when he came to men's, stayed as a skip, had Jason Gunlickson playing third for him, got into a final against Jeff Stoughton, did not win that, and then decided that perhaps he needed to spend some time playing front end and learning a little bit more, and so he stepped back, played with Jeff as a front end, learned a lot, won a lot. And so it is not a huge leap to go back to skip, because that's what he always did in the beginning. But what he learned from Jeff about other players and strategy and all of those decision-making things have really stood him in good step. But you're right, the reconstruction knee surgery, changing your delivery, all of those things in the last couple of years, and then getting to the Brier on his own as a skip, pretty impressive.
And while Reid was winning that Brier title in 2011, it was Braden Muskowey winning a national junior title as a skip in 2011 as well.
I
So
wouldn't say it's as lightning as draw the button.
a lot of good experience there on the back end for Team Carruthers. Live look on sheet C now. Kelsey Rock taking on Val Sweeting. And a must-win situation for Kelsey, and that's a lot of yellow granite for Val Sweeting. I don't know when Val turned the switch this week, but the switch is fully on now. She's really been putting the pressure on teams. Final stone here from Kelsey Rock.
Well, Kelsey told me last night that one of the differences that she's noticed in women is just the rock positioning and the strategy, but she also said she felt that she had to play more aggressive to be competitive, and when you do, the risk is you face a lot of granite.
Got to get it by the Yellowstone. They do. Little rub. Will it stop enough, though? It's got to slow down.
3.
And it slides by. That is the steal of 3 for Val Sweeting. So Kelsey Rock, a back-to-back world junior champion. Some struggles here in Grand Prairie, trying to find her legs in her first ever Canada Cup. An uphill battle now.
And on our feature sheet, the Barrie by the Cooey team. And so for Reid Carruthers, will try to run his own stone straight back.
Pretty much the same shot, Kathy, but a little different path on the ice.
Yeah, for sure. They do know that any sort of weight whatsoever will run dead straight.
His final stone in 2, needs the run back. Can he stick it? Yeah, he can.
Throw, Reid.
Nice throw, Reid.
You guys control. Signals crossed a bit. Wow, his first one, that was a really good throw. First one. Oh boy, good shot, man. Thanks. Great throw.
Curls that little bit at the end to not only remove it, but stuff it almost perfectly.
Even better throw than the first, eh?
I was going to say now the force is on, unless you can get by that and blank the end.
That's why I was saying close. I just wasn't sure if it would curl that little
You
bit.
can see that little piece, and that's all they felt. But when Kevin got to the hack, realized that that piece was so little.
Did I throw less there or just a little stickier in there?
Just a hair stickier there. You threw the same.
Okay.
And so changed their mind to play the draw.
In an 8-in game, makes you wonder if maybe he tries a run back or something to blank the end and keep that hammer. But with 10 ends here, and
well,
you don't want to,
the
going down 3 down.
That's exactly it, and it's a momentum changer
Line's
as well.
perfect. T-line. Line's perfect.
Final stone for Kevin Cooey here in 2.
Good sweep, guys. Good shot, Kev. Good shot.
Nice weight, nice shot. And a single on the board as it settles. Top 4. Reid Carruthers leads by 1 with hammer when we return to Grand Prairie. If Reid Carruthers hopes to win this morning, he's going to need a big game from Reid Carruthers. And so far, so good, Kathy.
Well, certainly in the first stand, the pressure was all on Kevin Cooey and his team. And Reid finds a way to keep that momentum. Facing that one stone that was buried perfectly. His team did a really good job at running it back, but when it really counts, Reid not only runs it back to clip it, but he nuts it, and that means that Kevin Cooey is forced to make a shot, give up that last rock advantage, all pressure on Cooey this morning.
The key shot brought to you by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like Cashmere. So a 2-1 lead for Carruthers over Cooey. Cooey, Yellowstones will have hammer here in 3.
Whoa, then. Whoa, Root. Let it curl. How high?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Mine's not bad. Split center, Mark. Got a curl. Actually, whoa. Guard this.
Mine's good.
Whoa, whoa. You're good, you're good. Whoa.
Let it stop.
No. Shot, Ben.
Shoot, man. Full 4, Hodge. Good shots.
It's 5. Close. I got 5, 6.
Okay.
Yeah, weight's close. 6. Doesn't need us yet.
Look,
whoa.
looks all there.
Yeah, it is.
Whoa.
Get off
a
it.
mile, too.
It's heavy. I don't know
Derek,
what to do with this.
anything?
It's T-line
Okay,
almost.
go ahead, Derek. Okay. Good. We'll rip the guards in.
Okay.
No air.
No, it's 2 inches buried.
What are you thinking? Freeze or?
I think so. Freeze. I think so, don't you guys?
Team Cooey having a great season so far on tour. Kathy, second on the money list, $68,000 and counting. Winner of this one will get $14,000, but more importantly, and especially you talk about this Cooey team, they were basically built for the next Olympic cycle. Win this, and you have a guaranteed spot in the Olympic curling trials in Ottawa in 2017.
And I think that if you ask the team, they would say that they are still building, that they are still learning more about each other. That move to have Mark in the house was one of the steps that they took.
Let it get all the way
But
in
there
there.
will continue to be ways that they will learn more from each other, and experience is the single best way to do that, and that's playing a lot.
Nice shot from Lang. Meantime, Tracy Fleury, Rachel Homan. Fleury on life support here, trying to knock off a team that hasn't been beaten in a long time. Final stone to come from Rachel Homan. Tough draw to pick up her 2, but it's certainly available.
Well, it is. On Tracy Fleury's final stone, she tried to throw a back 8, back 12 shot to tap on an angle to lie 2, went outside and went by it. And so that leaves the 4-foot open for Rachel.
Okay, it's not there.
This is dead out there, guys.
And this one is just
Yeah.
not coming at all.
It's interesting.
Well short.
They're referring to being dead out there, and yet on our sheet it is the fastest that we have seen the ice conditions this week.
So a steal of 1, and they're tied up at 1. Starting play in the third end. If you're just joining our coverage, Rachel Homan,
If that clips that red,
undefeated here in Grand Prairie. Lots to be decided today in round robin play, but Rachel is guaranteed at the very least a tie break for the weekend.
Weight's good.
Speed's close. Easy if you're over.
Okay. Little bit of room.
Whoa.
Little bit of room, but it's good. No, it's good.
Whoa.
Line's good.
Unlike the
Doesn't
Scotties
need
and
to do
Briar,
anything.
in this
Better.
format, the top 3 teams will make the playoffs. The top team in both men's and women's play in round robin will advance directly to the final, and 2 and 3 will play off in the semi.
Let's go, buddy. Really. Yeah, let's get some action.
Well, the goal of that for Brent was to take away the straight run back on that tight yellow guard onto the stone in the house.
Whoa, whoa!
Close.
Wants to hit it just
No,
off
hold on,
nose.
just one, just one.
Little bit. Yep. Yep. Gotta go.
Close again. Just set it a little bit.
Just a hair, eh?
Here, read. Just set that a bit, eh?
Yeah.
Jennifer Jones, a 3-1 advantage over Christy McDonald. It was Christy picking up her single in 2, and Steve Laycock a 1-0 advantage over Pat Simmons in the third end.
Dead freeze.
Okay.
Lock it on, Mark. Right on the red.
Weight's close. What do you think, Pat?
Mine's a little tight.
A little light.
How's the weight?
Looks a little light. Top 8.
Whoa.
Hard there. We can get it there. Weight's good.
Oh, wait early.
We're there. We're there.
Oh, then.
Stay close.
No hold.
We're all
Ever,
there, Mark.
Ever. No. Curl.
Shot, Mark. Good shot, Mark. Here, boy. Good sweep, guys. Shot, Marcus. Yeah, I like the red one. Okay.
Red.
Yeah.
You have
I
2
think so.
options to run the stone back
That
to
or the
remove the
double.
granite.
I like, the red.
Whatever you like.
Yeah. Yeah. Can I get it in there?
What's that?
Enough room? Yeah, looks like it's okay. Yeah. Toss your B.
You ever
And
go a
if-
little wide? To the hair high.
Yeah, if I'm thin, we go off the other yellow.
Yep, I agree.
3/4.
Get it right in the middle. Both yellows go. And you're running the red one even though the angle is sharper, because if you do manage to stick, you're leaving your own stone in the house.
Yep.
Yes!
Brandon Muscoe
Hard. Yes! Yeah!
bang the red back,
Okay, good.
and he'll spill the yellow. Team Cooey still line 1, top 4.
Oh, hair tight on you.
Yeah.
I hear him say he's a hair tight, and
Really good to
we
get that
do know
knock.
that if you are right at the stick, it's not going to move with any sort of big weight. Hits it just a little bit too thick.
It's that much tight.
Yeah, I might. Are we trying to keep our run back then? That'd be ideal. Probably. Guard half of our outside? Sure. Just guard, yeah. Straight up guard it. You should have
What's
all of
ideal,
ours.
halfway or higher?
Halfway. Halfway's fine.
Okay, put in a good spot.
Weight's good.
Yeah, I think your weight's
Oh,
close.
easy.
I'm out to him.
High.
I'm out to him.
Where are you?
Line's perfect.
Just halfway. We're not heavy.
Oh.
Just halfway. Cheers, Brent.
Okay, this
Is it
could
Brent's?
probably
Yeah,
curl
it's
a bit.
Brent's. It's good though.
Still sliding,
Okay.
boys. Yeah, we don't need to.
No,
Leave it higher.
no, don't hook that
Little-
center.
little-
Sit. Jeez.
You know what's cool, Kathy? If you were teaching any junior or youngster or even club curler at home, you take that entire conversation from start to finish, and that is exactly, even if the shot isn't where they wanted it, the communication was absolutely epic the whole time.
What is frightening me is I was thinking the exact same thing. If
Oh,
we're on the same
well
wavelength. I was thinking that, you know, for Mark sitting in the hack, he has 2 people on either side of him. He's got Olympian and world champions beside him. they're going to make mistakes because they're not perfect in terms of where they take stones and what their weight is, but they know where they should be, and what a great asset to have.
Whoa, whoa. Hitting.
Shot, B.
Good shot by
Shot,
Braden
bud.
to
Nice.
open up the front, move both of those stones out of the way.
Just a shade tight on that first.
Yeah, just millimeters.
Just that
Good,
much.
Real
eh?
good. It's a lot better than it was.
His line was pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. Not really.
Okay.
Nice and tight, though.
Okay.
Give me my 6. Yeah, I think we put this fairly tight. He's got to run it, and then we can always go around on my last.
Okay.
Looks like lots, but Mark's got there, and he was out to it, and if I'm tight...
And there you see his 6 stone, and
Same out here?
they know their rocks like you know your kids. Hey, Kathy, they know exactly what they're going to do, what they want, and in this situation, he knows that that 6 rock is going to do what he wants it to do.
Well, and often you have a stone that you feel curls a little bit more or is straighter, as we've heard Brent Lang talk about his number 8 stone. And so for Kevin wants to guard, trying to find a way to steal here in the third end with that last rock. Will guard on his first, and if it's peeled or run back, they will utilize that quasi-corner guard right there, the red one coming into play, to go around on his final.
Yes!
Good. Great sweeping, Brent. Great sweeping. Shot.
It's pretty good.
An inch.
So not only are they talking all the way down about the weight, but the direction they need the stone to go.
You gotta go, Brent.
Brent trying to make it curl.
Benny. Come on. Go! Line will get there.
Ben joins in for speed.
Right up! Come on! Right up!
Keep going.
Yep, yes!
Hack, guys. Good luck.
Yeah, third quarter, somewhere in there.
Posture, bro.
Reid feeling that with the way that this ice moves, he can play a hack, bumper sort of weight and get tight to that guard and tap the stone back.
Whoa, whoa,
Heavy.
whoa.
Go, heavy. Derek, stay with this thing.
Go on the yellow.
Hard, Derek, hard, all the way. Go, 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 go.
Come on, D, gotta get it out.
And they will get it out on our feature matchup. Meantime, Sheet C, Rock Sweeting. And shot rock belonging to Val Sweeting, but an opportunity here. Final stone on the way from Kelsey Rock to play the hit and pick up 2.
She can see all of it from the hack.
Whoa, no, right off.
Nothing from the front end. This has to curl up. Got to keep the shooter around. It's got to stay in the 8-foot, and that slides too far, so an unforced error there. Just 1. And Val Sweeting will have hammer in 4.
It was good. It never did anything for
I liked your throw.
Didn't throw it all.
Good positive throw out here.
Kevin Cooey, final stone here in 3,
Top
trying
8.
to
Okay, line's good.
steal
Give it a
or
chance.
force.
Definitely trying to bury this stone.
Give it a chance.
Would love to steal. If he forces, that's okay too, but a steal certainly is on his mind at this point.
Oh, it doesn't need a curl.
And over curl.
Doesn't need to curl.
I know.
Top 12.
Need to stop, guys. Need to stop, Brent.
Never.
It's only top 12.
No.
And the no is because it's starting to curl. They didn't want it to come open on the center line side where Reid just threw.
Job. Yeah.
And they knew 20 feet earlier that it was likely going to overcurl. So good communication again from this team.
Threw that good, Ken.
So we saw a couple kind of skate up the sheet early, but I think it's going to be a little better now.
Yeah.
I think you can give me there.
Yeah, I think that's.
You can even give him a touch more.
I think this won't hurt. Doesn't hurt to go here.
Yeah.
So mission accomplished from the Cooey team. Even though there's a glimmer of that stone,
That
because
was
it's high in the
14-8.
house,
He
it
went out
doesn't
pretty
give the rock
wide,
a
so-
chance to move. And so this is the force for Reid. Needs to go way
similar.
outside and get to the 8-foot.
I think it's going to be the same based on...
Yeah, we do too. Okay, good.
Colin,
Like, quick.
he threw 14-8. He went out really wide, so this should be 14-5.
In the first, it went pretty straight, too.
I think so. Yeah.
Just so you know.
Sure, bro.
Kathy, if you had to guess, what kind of time are we looking for here, hog to hog?
Well, we heard them say 14 and a half.
Okay, line's good.
Rock's really carrying this morning.
Line's not an issue.
A little heavy.
Line's never a problem.
A little heavy?
Looks here, but it's up to you.
Yeah. You can clean the Roger?
Line's good, guys.
It's
Weight's good. Yeah, keep him down,
14-3.
keep him down.
So very
Keep him
close
down.
to what
Sorry.
they suggested he should call.
Shot reader.
Good weight, man.
Judge us.
And it's perfect. Reid Carruthers picks up his single. More to come here in Grand Prairie, Alberta. Last night, a tough loss for the Toronto Raptors, losing by 1 to Denver. However, a chance for redemption against the undefeated Warriors. BMO Raptors basketball on TSN 2 tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Our coverage continues at Revolution Place. An update, McDonald, Jones. And there you see 2 red stones belonging to Christy McDonald in the house. So Jennifer Jones, final stone, drawing for her single.
And we're not sure
Got it
because
out
we've
there.
not been
Keep it out
following
there.
the sheet very closely. If Jennifer has thrown a lot of draws yet today, you see that there is some backing for her. Needs full 8-foot.
Hard line.
And after a frustrating opening day for Jennifer Jones, the Olympic champions from Sochi, they are a team starting to find their game. Caitlin Law is helping out, and they'll drag it far enough for the single.
Great strong, guys.
And that's very typical of Jennifer. You can get a slow start from her, but as you get closer to the weekend, she's usually there.
Up 4-1 after 3. Back to our feature matchup. Carruthers versus Cooey. Reid with a nice draw for his single in 3. He's got a 2-point advantage. Kevin Cooey with hammer here in 4, throwing the yellow rocks.
Get it here, it'll curl. It'll curl, line's good.
You know, one of the
All right,
toughest
Brent.
things
Line's
when
good,
you're
guys. You
coaching
go back. Come on,
a
Mark.
younger team is the team that I coached, for example. The theory used to be that they just wanted to get that first stone as close to the 4-foot as they can. But that stone is too deep. That red stone that is biting the button now allows an opportunity for your opponent to come in and on top, and your scoring zone with last rock becomes really, really small. So ideally when you as the lead are making that come around, you want to be in the 8-foot. If your opponent freezes to it, you're going to leave the 4-foot in an ideal situation open for your skip for the second point.
Okay. Okay, give me the out.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay, let's go, boy. Should be there.
That looks heavy. That looks heavy.
I got 5.
I got 6.
Whoa, 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 no, no, no.
6.
That looks heavy.
Close.
6.
Looks heavy.
Line only.
Whoa,
I got bumping a little.
whoa, whoa.
Kathy, we always talk about
Really gotta
Carruthers,
call it.
McEwen out of
Really gotta
Manitoba.
call it.
Any other young, up-and-coming teams out of Manitoba we should have our eye on for the provincials?
Well, there's a lot of really, really good teams in Manitoba. The depth is very strong in men's, but when you do look at the teams that are on the tour a lot, you know, those are 2 of the top ones. But with the rule change that you are allowed to have juniors playing in it, last year, hot off his world appearance and world win, Braden Calder showed up and made the Final 4 of the Manitoba men's. You've got him, who will certainly have an opportunity to play. You've got Matt Dunstone, who is, you know, pretty much dominating the junior men's field right now in Manitoba and making himself a name as well in men. So with those 2 young teams expected to compete, you may see some youth really pushing these teams at the provincial championship, and I would say that will apply across the country as well.
No bounce. Needs to curl a little. Line's good.
Actually, a shade of a tap on this is good.
We're not there, Kev.
Keep going. Freeze
Lock
it.
it on there,
Keep
Mark.
going.
Dunstone,
Keep
too,
going.
beat McEwen a couple times in a bonspiel in Morris as well. So
He did.
Shot Langer.
these teams nowadays, you got to be on your game no matter who you're playing.
Really good.
Are we shot?
Yeah.
Could always freeze, too. We've always got this. I really like the
Rachel Homan taking on Tracy Fleury on sheet B. Homan trying to improve to 5-0, and Tracy trying to keep her playoff hopes alive. Her final stone in 3.
Now you can see that it appeared that it was Rachel, that yellow stone. And I'm not sure whose second shot. Needs a nose hit to guarantee the point for sure.
Sister Jen Horgan urging them on in the house. It'll roll and spin a little bit too far, and a steal of 1. Rachel Homan a 2-1 advantage after 3, and the Fleury team coming with 5 players, and they've been alternating each and every game.
Well, on our feature sheet, they decided to play the freeze.
Keep going, right to it, right to it, right to it.
Good shot, D.
That's a good spot.
Nice sweep, boys. Wow. Like, I literally threw that probably 15 and a half.
Yeah, for sure you did.
So for Kevin Cooey, knowing that hitting those yellow stones can cause a lot of damage, wanting to get another stone in that 4-foot area. And we will watch as this end plays out to where that red stone that came in deep on the come around early in the game. So the second stone thrown by Colin, where it winds up when the end is over.
Right off. Want the weight to come off.
Because that stone has dictated the play this end.
And that's the shot stone right now, Kathy?
You bet.
No.
Pretty good.
Okay.
Those two aren't going anywhere.
Shot. No, that's a good shot, boys. Don't kid yourself.
I hate that because it just makes it look like he's so...
I think we got to unhitch this, eh?
Yeah, that's
even if
that's
I nose
ideal.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, and even if you move this a little.
I think we want to unhitch it a bit.
Yeah. And get to play like
back line.
Yeah.
Back line on the nose, eh?
You probably want to be 7/8 inside or nose.
Nose or little inside, yeah.
Yeah, nose is good.
It's just back line-ish.
Yeah. Yeah,
You like
I think back line. I like that.
Let's take a hair less. Just, we got to make sure we get to nose. Yeah.
When they talk about unhitching the stones, what they want to make sure is that those red stones that are there, so the shot stone and the stone that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th shot, the red stone on the right in the 8-foot, that they are unglued, if you will, to the yellow stones. Right now, even though they are shot, they being Reid Carruthers, there's not a lot of really good angles. So they want to move things around, but not with a lot of weight, so that they lose the shot stone, but just so that they may be able to manipulate them or make a big shot in the coming rocks.
Hack, 10, 11.
It's close.
Please, yep.
Hard.
Yeah.
Real hard, D.
Gotta go, boys.
Gotta go, buddy.
Hard, Derek.
Gotta really go. Hard. Hard.
And they can't hold it. They'll wreck on the red. Shooter spills into the 12-foot.
With a draw or a hit? For these freezes?
Sure, good. There's lots of weight to it.
Right there.
If you just, if anything, if you chisel this one a hair and get in there is okay. Don't really want to move this one.
I know, Kev. Let's just lock it.
Same line as me.
Lock it on, Mark. Top 4, buddy.
Same here, Marcus. Okay.
Rock position starting to very much favor the Cooey team.
And here's your matchup you talked about, Kathy.
Wait's good. Top 4.
Muscovy
T-line.
Whoa, no line.
with an unforced error, and now Mark Kennedy will try to take advantage.
No.
Still there, Kev.
Off then. Let it curl all
Trying
day.
to get to the crotch of the red and the yellow.
No, go, yeah.
His
No, there
tolerance
goes
is the
off. Just let it
inside
move.
one.
Let it move.
Never.
That works.
Okay.
Good shot. Real good. Good shot, Mark.
Shot.
Hey, doesn't change anything, bud.
Yeah, I wanted it on the red one, though.
Yeah.
A lot of rocks in play in our feature matchup. A lot of blanks
I didn't quite get the line.
between Laycock and Simmons. Already in the 5th end. And Simmons blanking 2, 3,
He'll have a hard time
and
getting
4.
out if I just
So they'll
move
have
it a
hammer in
bit,
5.
right?
I almost think you have to move this so it's not on this.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you. How do you do that, though?
Well, you nose tap.
Same shot, eh? A little more weight, though.
Yeah.
Probably need a good hack, eh?
Hack, yeah.
Gotta try and do this then with bump, maybe?
I think he knows it.
Yeah.
Kathy, no women's team has ever won back-to-back Canada Cup titles. Val Sweeting will try to do that in her home province here in Grand Prairie, taking on Kelsey Rock. She's got one counting already. Final stone. And a draw from the lefty, trying to pick up 2.
And Val just looking very much more comfortable as this event is progressing.
Made the comment early in the broadcast. One of Val's comments after yesterday was, I had to really trust that this ice is very keen, the keenest ice that her team has played on, and leave it to the brushers. And she does that, touching the home hardware button. 2 on the board. Val Sweeting looking very strong with the weekend approaching, leading that one.
I just don't want to push that here.
5-1.
I don't think you can, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think you're right. Okay, bump.
So just bump.
Wow.
Cross it a millimeter or 2. An inch.
So early on, not particularly sharp, allowing points, but look at what has happened since they've gotten on a roll.
And the majority of those points coming to a very good Rachel Holman team. In her opening draw against Rachel, I thought Rachel with hammer would blank that one, and she put up 4 and hasn't looked back, never mind in that game, but this entire bonspiel so far, the Canada Cup of Curling.
Well, we go back to the opening end, or the first couple of comments rather in this end. It was that stone that came deep that we said we would talk about, and that is now the problem stone. So they're playing about a hack weight, move the rocks around, get their own stone out of the way. And they were not able to do so.
I don't know what else we could have done.
Looks like a little Christmas tree there with Christmas approaching.
There's the shot stone right in the middle.
This would be really good.
Here's the one that is shot, but here's the one that's your biggest headache
Bump this, boys.
for Reid Carruthers.
Yeah, but then he's able to start hammering them.
Well, no, I don't want to bump. I just want to bump it so it goes like this, Kev. Chisel and sit right there. So then this is lined up. It's getting late, fellas.
If you get this to here, then that makes that pretty natural.
Yeah.
But so you're saying this, Brent? This will just jam and sit there.
I don't see a shot for him. If you do that,
You don't lose our 4.
Not
We're
bad.
never getting rid of his 8, though, so that doesn't...
This one is not in a good spot for us.
if we do that though, you might have this just high side triple. If we bump it right
I like Ben's shot, guys.
Sure.
Which
And
is
I would
that?
love to bump it just enough to sit shot.
Where are you trying to line this up though onto this?
Well,
The yellow's still going to be in the way.
No, I know, but getting to here and moving this, it's just he's blasting this.
okay. Well, what's the other option right now? What do you like?
Well, I don't know. You can make this, but if
Yeah, it's not quite right.
it's not easy, you might touch this or this.
Bump this on. I'm thinking bump this on the nose with back 4. Just T-line.
Just get this to
Yeah,
here.
not even if you just move it a foot.
But
So
I'm
maybe
saying
lining
if
this
you
up.
tee this up like this is probably better.
Yeah.
Get it going on this.
Yeah, onto this. Sure.
Don't you think?
Sure.
Well, but then you only have one access to the red.
Well, I think
Yeah,
if
but
you're
we're
on-
going to be sitting 2.
Oh, you want to move it enough to sit 2. That's what I like.
Okay.
But at the most, like back 4.
Like hopefully this chisels off. I think you need at least back 4 to make this.
Let's throw back 8 then.
You like that, Brent?
Yeah, I think you need back 8 though.
Yeah.
At least. I still think we're 1 early, but I'm okay with this.
Mark.
I'm still thinking T back 4 is good.
I think
That's
you
the
want
debate.
like back line.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is
I like
when
it.
do you go? So here's the call again. So they're going to tap this stone and move all of these stones back that little bit so that the shot stone goes back here. The question is not whether this is the right call. It's do you do it now? Because if you tap that shot stone back far enough that it's no longer shot, expect that Reid Carruthers will throw some heat, get those yellows out of the way, and maybe give himself a better access. Or do you play the same shot, but with maybe T-line weight, set up another angle, and wait one more stone before you blast? They're going now.
Here comes the tap, tap, tap. There goes the red. They moved it like they wanted to. And right now, yellow line 1, 2, 3, maybe 4.
Wait, it was close, eh? Well, weight's pretty good. Teed up the quad.
See that one, run it in.
This will come back on. It might not come back on it, but we're gonna have to. I'll have to throw this hard.
It'll come back on it for sure. 100%.
Well, that was their objective. They wanted to make
So
sure
if we're
that they
okay
were
with
shot when this was done. Change the angles, which they do. I can see the triple for sure. I don't know if the angles allow the quad.
I think we have to make this.
Yeah?
Oh, I think so, man.
I just don't
I
know
got
where
two
the
shots,
middle
so-
one goes.
I think so. I think we play it back and I play freeze on my next.
Sure.
Okay.
So 3/4.
Yeah.
So 3/4. This goes on to here. These two go. My question is, this rock right in the middle, will it go, or will it, in fact, just come straight back on this one and stay right there? Even though you can see more of the yellow ones through the middle, they go nowhere because there's no space between any of them.
Bet you $100 they don't blank the end.
You, oh, Mr. Safe Bet.
Well, need a sure
You're
thing
not
here.
getting your money back.
All right.
Not a chance, dude.
After much discussion, Reid Carruthers, his first here in a very interesting fourth end.
Whoa! Yeah!
Hard.
Hit the yellow, gets them going.
Hard. Keep going.
Good shot. Good shot, Reid. Really good,
And
Reid.
for now, Cooey is shot stone on the home hardware button.
Good shot, buddy.
It's that middle one that we talked about, not sure where it would have any opportunity to go.
Yeah, real nice.
Changes things around. Watch the middle stone. All of the weight comes off as those two stones go sideways, so he's changed it for sure. Just trying to figure out how those angles worked out for him or not. The Jumbotron in this building is not in the middle. It is just over our booth. And so you'll see lots of times that the teams will be looking up. It's not towards you for wisdom,
I
my
thought they
friend.
were checking out your outfit today, Kathy, is maybe both.
Or you could, I know it's a
It
hard
does give
shot.
them an opportunity on the replays to just see the angles, and often you'll see the front end looking up. It gives them a better chance to see what's going on at the other end, and there you have the view that the players have from the ice.
And there we are.
That yellow's in a good spot, though.
Yep.
It's a tough double for him.
It's yeah, it's there, but it's tough, and it looks like it might jam.
Yeah, but that'll be.
No, it'll be
Those are
shot
the two
back here.
shots,
Not
boys.
jams. I like the
My
hit and
first
roll right
thought is
beside
that. Get it
Hit and roll
back.
on the freeze.
I'm thinking even back to here.
Light board.
Christy McDonald taking on Jennifer Jones on sheet A. Jennifer comes in with that 2-2 record. Christy at 1-3. And her final stone facing some yellow granite in the house.
And it doesn't seem that there's any opportunities when we've done the updates for Christy to score more than one.
No backing.
Being forced
No
again
backing.
against three.
Kate Cameron in the house for Christy. Leslie Wilson, Honora
We got
Westcott
backing
on the
now.
brush.
Can't hurt it.
And as the house comes
Great
into
shot.
play, she had a little bit of backing. Won't need it, though, so a nice draw
One red.
for her single against three. Jennifer Jones leads 4-2 with hammer in 5.
Sure. Good shot, Reid. Thinking this is going to move, Kev, based on those draws.
Make you lie too, and I'm happy.
Which way? Only line one. Yeah.
We're thinking board.
Great shot.
Okay, so you heard the
Like that, Drew?
confirmation. It is only
No, I think
one.
this is going to curl.
Hard to tell, those two stones biting the top of the 4-foot.
I like the ice.
Yeah, I agree.
So the play here, Kathy.
Believe he's playing off the red stone. And that red stone is the out right now for Reid Carruthers. He definitely has an angle off of there to get to shot. And might even be able to
Hold that
pop
off,
that
nothing.
second stone out.
Nothing. Play it thin, Mark,
Trying
on
to
the
take
other
it away
one.
and roll in.
Yep. Whoa. Behind it. Touch it. Yep.
Whoa.
No.
Good
Great
shot, Kev.
Great shot.
Sounded like that was plan B, Kathy.
It was, but a great audible by Kevin Cooey.
What's your par?
Not
sure.
He's got the triple.
Yeah.
Tough, though.
See if we have an opportunity again,
You know
just to
what?
hear
Husband
how
missed
much
the double
Kevin saw that happening.
Just thin onto his right.
Nothing. Play it thin, Mark, on the other one.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Whoa, whoa.
Great alertness by Kevin Cooey to know
Good shot,
that
Kev.
it wasn't going to go enough and to get the most out of every shot.
Gave that a good goal.
We're second.
Wow.
No. Tell the boys to sweep for tea.
You think so?
Sweep for tea and then I'll let them know when we have backing.
This is speed's really good here.
That'll be good ice for you, buddy. Speed's real nice.
Mark's not convinced their second
Sands drop.
shot is tough to tell from the overhead.
I believe you are.
Sweep for T, freeze the back one's ideal.
It is hard. They're
Braden.
looking at the top and the back, Brian. That yellow one at the top beside the red, they don't think is a factor. And for Reid Carruthers from the hack, it doesn't really matter.
Almost draw the button pass.
There it looks like it's red out of those two. But the one at the back, that's pretty close.
Braden said they think that their second, that could be a good sales pitch, or regardless,
guys,
we'll find out
just
shortly.
tea.
Reid Carruthers, without
Just
hammer, his
tea.
final stone here in 4.
This is not to get shot, Brian, knowing that there's no way to get to the button. Trying to get to T, minimize the damage.
Cleaned it. Yep.
It's also playing the scoreboard here. No point risking when you're already 2 up.
Gotta go. Really gotta go.
Yep, gotta go. Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Nice shot, Reid. Nice shot. Beauty, bud. Good job, buddy.
It's real good. Good shot, Rob.
Yeah, but you can.
You can play
Yeah,
it a
right
little
to
bit
the-
away.
Yeah, actually,
Good job, guys.
Cleaned it. Yep.
This is a huge shot. If you happen to touch that yellow one, not only do you tap it in, but you roll away and give the opportunity
Yep,
for Cooey to get a bundle, get by,
Whoa, whoa.
Nice shot, Reid. Nice
and
shot.
tap.
Beauty, bud.
Very nice.
Good job, buddy.
So just straight tap.
Same weight I threw is really close.
Well, you don't want that much because that can spin. Yeah.
No more, but that's similar line.
You were close to hack.
Yeah.
I got my 2 rock.
Okay.
Yours didn't take off though.
No, I know.
Can you get more than 2, Kathy?
I don't see it.
Throwing back 8, Kev. Back
Pretty
4,
tough.
back 8.
Just trying to tap his own stone.
A shade aggressive, I think. Marks didn't do a lot. He was closer to hack.
And it's very precise because of that stone that Reid has thrown. He needs to tap it frozen to his shot stone in order to count 2.
So a delicate touch shot here. Final stone on the way here in 4.
Whoa.
Brent. Hard, Brent.
Yes.
Kevin Cooey trying to tie things up.
Come on, Laird.
Hard, Brent.
Come on, Laird.
Hard.
Come on, Laird.
Hard.
Push.
Go, go, go.
Big
Keep
scub
going.
from Brett
Keep
Lang.
going.
Tap the yellow. Move the red to number 2. And they do. Lovely touch from Kevin Cooey. A lot of rocks in play. A lot of fun for us. We're all tied up here at Grand Prairie. Welcome back to Grand Prairie and Revolution Place, the home Hardware Canada Cup. And that was a very entertaining 4th end, Kathy, with some great shot making.
Well, it's often been referred to as chess on ice, and this last end was a
Team
great
on, guys,
example.
just team.
And then the precision of the shot making, the entire end, but especially the final 2 stones. For Reid Carruthers, there's no margin of error. Can't touch the top. Perfect draw weight. Nothing that Kevin Cooey can do with that other than play the tap on a stone he can't see to get his 2 absolutely perfect.
2 on the board for Kevin Cooey. And there's proud Papa cheering on his son in a 3-3 tie here at Revolution Place. Reid Carruthers will have hammer here in 5, throwing the Redstones.
Keep going. Finish it hard.
Keep going.
Hard.
And unlike last end, you see that red stone where it is in the 8-foot. That's the ideal come around position. Stops it from becoming a pile on the tomato at the back of the 4-foot.
Whoa, whoa.
A little heavy.
Whoa, whoa.
Close.
Whoa.
Whoa. Close speed. Yeah.
Close. Yep.
Yep, go, 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 go.
Yep. Hard. Yep. Hard. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Jeez.
Update on Sheet C, Kelsey Rock, Val Sweeting. And this young Rock team out of the Saville Community Sports Center in their first Canada Cup, getting some valuable experience and fighting back in this game, a chance for 2 of their final stone.
Well, they are a very good team. She talked to me last night about everything is a new experience for them, that they're planning on taking everything that happens to them this year as an experience. This is one of those teams, Brian, that you and I have talked a lot about. Wait till next year.
Hit on the nose for 2. Absolutely. A 5-3 lead for Val Sweeting. And we'll be watching Kelsey Rock and her team for years to come on the women's stage.
Firm.
Pretty thin?
Yeah, right at the same time.
What turn?
Intern.
Intern.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, sorry, I was confused too. Let's go, Blake. Throw this good.
Yep. Hard.
Looking for the double.
Hard.
Hard.
Good.
No, that's a great shot. Not only do you make them both go away, you roll the shooter behind the lonely guard that is there.
Sweet.
Very nice.
The bonus roll for Derek Samagalski. Nicely done.
Yep. Real hard work.
Back it.
Hard.
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 Can't stick the run back, but the red stone will go. In the meantime, Steve Laycock, Pat Simmons.
Sweet, Mark.
And you see that one buried. Laycock has that red stone buried, and that is what Pat Simmons has to deal with, his final stone.
Well, it does appear that the second stone in the house, the second shot rather, is a yellow stone. There is not a lot of that stone that you can see.
They get by, rub the red. Can they move it far enough? Shooter's got to stick around too. And not quite. So after 1, 2, 3 blanks in that game, a steal for Laycock and a 2-0 advantage there after 5.
Oh, I thought I was a little late, but
Yeah, I agree.
Line's real good.
That's right where your broom is.
Okay, you look here.
Yeah, it's right there. Draw, Mark.
I'm not surprised this is a relatively open end. That last end was great and lots of excitement for us, but you see the time clocks clicking away in the background. Those sorts of ends eat a lot of your time, and you have to manage those. And often you see that when you have a very complicated end, it's a very simple one after, just to make sure that later in the game you have enough time.
In the Canada Cup, each team gets 38 minutes of thinking time in 10 ends and 2 90-second timeouts.
So you want to be at about 20 for sure when you get to the half, because it is your second half that tends to take a little bit longer. And you can see that one of the teams is at 19, one at 21. So they're around the okay mark.
We're there though.
be all there.
T-line at least.
Yeah, it's T-line.
Okay.
Shot, Mark.
Make sure we stick. I'm just going to throw them. Just...
Normal.
Whoa.
Easy. Colin. How do you? Clean D.
Okay,
Clean
Derek,
D. Clean D.
Derek,
Yep.
Good. Clean.
Another hit on the nose and a
Shot,
less complex end.
Didn't get there.
Yeah, I just didn't pop it.
Yeah.
It's a good slide. I just didn't pop it.
Just want to throw him that order every end, eh?
What's that?
You just want to throw him 6 through. Yep.
Brent Lang just confirming with Kevin Cooey. We know he's throwing 6 and 2 in terms of stone numbers, and they're just confirming that he's always going to throw them in that order, 6 and then 2, unless otherwise directed, just so they can get the stone ready for him as he makes his way to the hack. All those little things help to save time.
Normal weight.
Pretty good indicator, Kathy, that the weekend is growing near. Jennifer Jones is heating up taking on Christy McDonald, already up 4-2, her final stone in 5 and a chance to take a commanding lead.
Well, a little bit of a deja vu from the first end where we saw Jennifer already lying 2 and having the opportunity to draw for 3. Same goes here. Lying 2 needs full 8 foot.
Clean, clean, yep.
McEwen, officer.
Atta girl. Good judge.
Guided in and perfect. So 3 on the board, and Jennifer Jones up 7-2. Keep in mind, too, last year on the women's side, Val Sweeting won it all. Not by being the top team in round robin play, but she came through the semifinal and won a Canada Cup title. Just got to make that weekend.
You do. It is a simple first place goes through and a semifinal.
Same weight.
It's far less games than at something like a Scotties or Brier, so fatigue is not usually a factor. Shouldn't be with the great shape that most of these athletes are in.
Whoa, Benny, whoa, Benny.
Yep.
Good shot, Kev.
Just changing position a little bit. So for Reid to attempt the blank, wants him to throw in a different path.
Toss your brow. Peel.
Final stone here in 5 for Reid Carruthers.
Clean, easy. Clean. Clean, Derek. Derek, clean it, Derek. Yep.
Putting the wraps on a very entertaining first 5 ends. Blank on the board. Reid and company will have hammer. 3-3 here at the Home Hardware Canada Cup.
The 2015 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
High above Grand Prairie, a beautiful view this morning, and someone else who is high above all others is usually Mark Kennedy. So far, he is perfect at 100% today, and he is with Brian.
Kathy, thank you. Mark, take us back to that 4th end. It was really entertaining for us up in the booth. What was it like to play that for you guys?
Yeah, it was great. It's been a good game so far. There was lots going on that end. We might have made a move a little bit too early, but Reid made 2 great shots, and we'll take a deuce.
Last year, you were 4 all-star players put together on a team. I think this year you're playing like an all-star team. What has that transition been like one more year together? Yeah, it's been great. We made some changes in the offseason. We're really committed to making this team work, and when you got 4 guys with one goal in mind, it makes it a lot easier, and everybody's bought in, and we've had a great season so far. And Kevin's been a real leader and has played great all year. This is a close game, obviously a tough competitor in Reid. What do you guys got to do to be successful to close this thing out? Yeah, we just got to execute, and hopefully we got to miss here and there, try to steal the hammer, and see what happens. You like being back in the house, back there? Yeah, I like it. Yeah, it's been good. I wasn't sure if I was ready for it, but I've loved it so far. So thanks, Mark. Yeah, thanks, Brian.
Well, you talked about maybe getting a miss, so let's take a look at the numbers after 5. Brought to you by Ford of Canada, proud partner of Curling Canada for over 20 years. Well, it's going to be tough to get a miss. Look at those great numbers across the board. We talked at the key matchup before the game started. Braden Muscali, 95%, unbelievable. But when your opponent is shooting 100%, yikes. We're going to need a break in this last half, but what a great game so far. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
The 2015 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. By Sponge Towels Paper Towels, nothing absorbs like it. And by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada.
Who would we have to keep an eye on the most?
Good chance it'd be me. I'd like to go to Vegas.
Definitely our lead, Jen Gates.
That would be Amanda, for sure.
She's definitely the crazy one on the team.
Definitely Colton Flash. If we were in Vegas, we would have to have a coach assigned to him to make sure that he's staying on the straight and narrow.
I'm the only mother on the team, you know, and I gotta, you know, keep my son in mind.
We'll keep an eye on John, probably. I think
We'd have to keep an eye on Brett. He would have to have a roommate and probably a lock on his door.
Dana, for sure. She's a wild one.
I think that's a coin flip between probably me and Fry.
Matty can get lost, you know. Sometimes you gotta show him where he needs to go across the street.
Our coach, Bob Turcotte.
Without a doubt, the guy to keep your eye on is always Colin, and he likes having eyes on him, so it kind of suits him.
I think we might need to bring our coach just to keep a good eye on all of us.
In our crew, what, Russ maybe? Cheryl? There's the rest of our schedule. And of course, Vegas, well, Vegas, the World Financial Group Continental Cup, Las Vegas, Nevada, January 14th to the 17th, and the winners here will qualify for that event. We're back here in Grand Prairie for the Scotties in February, the Tim Hortons Brier in the nation's capital in Ottawa, the Ford World Women's Curling Championship in Swift Current, and the men off to Switzerland. So we're very excited to kick off our season of champions here in Grand Prairie, Alberta.
I found it really funny that all of a sudden the role of the coach becomes the recruiter, locking doors.
Line's good. 6, 7.
Great matchup on this Friday morning, our feature matchup, Reid Carruthers. It was an entertaining fourth end, a very quick fifth end, and they're all tied up at 3. And it is Reid Carruthers with hammer here in 6.
Get it tight. Split it a bit.
Slow.
Not heavy.
Okay. It's not enough weight, eh? Long guard.
Yeah.
Long center.
A great field, both the men's and women's here. $14,000 first place prize. We just mentioned a berth to the Continental Cup in Las Vegas, and the big one, the 2017 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings berth. A chance to represent your country at the Olympics in Korea, and that'll happen in Ottawa as well. And that's what a lot of these teams base their not only seasons on, but planning a brand new team, and that Olympic cycle is so huge now in the sport of curling.
When you saw that $14,000 first prize, there is also additional money for every win during the round robin. The men's teams are given $1,500, the women $2,000, and the reason for that difference is that the men do play one additional game, and so your opportunities to earn in that extra game. Let's try to balance it all out.
You know, I wonder if we throw that guard right in front of that guard. What do you think?
Stick with the red. Stick with the red.
Yeah, I will.
Some good rock placement there by Brent Lang. Lots of separation between those two. It makes the double much more difficult to make and to lose your shooter.
Roll it.
Fuck.
Oh, man.
Well, it's a tough double to make because of the line and not leave your shooter, but not a good result, essentially replacing all of the stones, leaving it guarded, and not making contact with the stone in the house.
Yeah, Todd Hall there based
Top
on
button.
Top 4.
You're really good. Line's good.
Line's fine. Line's fine. Top button.
Right on the button. Benny's in.
Real good.
Get tight on this. Yep.
Work.
Gotta go, Mark.
Hard.
Whoa.
Hard.
We're fine. We're there.
Go off.
Yep.
Great shot. Good sweeping. Boy, Brent. Good job.
Good sweep, boys.
Let's get them all, D. Let's go, buddy. Throw it good.
Good chance to have a make good.
Real tight. Whoa. Close. Real close here. It's out. It's wide.
Derek Samagalski.
Just one. Watch. Okay.
Successful peel.
I'll try. Sorry, B.
I think you just want to be throwing Mark for halfway.
Yeah. There you go, bro. Ice me for a high guard.
Yeah, even high's okay.
Yeah, no. Put it in a good spot.
What are you thinking there? Should be good.
Okay.
You don't see a little more?
Well, as we look at Mark Kennedy, I loved what he said to you, Brian, at the break, and your question about that whole move back into the house. And he just went with his gut when you asked him that he loved it. So I think he's trying to be politically correct, but you know, it's okay to love what you're doing and to be where you are. And he knows so much about this game, those numbers of his. We saw 100% often as a second, but as a third, crazy.
Come on. Get her going. Come on. Hard. Come on. Hard. Go.
Good. No. Play this.
Over on Sheet C, Kelsey Rock, Val Sweeting, battle of the Saville Center in Edmonton. There's one Yellowstone back 8 belonging to Val, and her draw weight has been real good for the lefty the last few games. Final one on the way and a chance for 2.
And a great opportunity, and of course these two teams will have to face each other in their provincial championship to try to get themselves back here in February for the Canadian Scotties.
Nice run back there from Muskogee in our feature matchup to get some yellow moving, and a lovely draw from Val Sweeting. 2 on the board and a 7-3 advantage, looking very strong to pick up win number 4 as the defending champ is picking up some steam heading into the weekend as well.
That's definitely more.
Try not to kill it, Benny.
Halfway tight.
Oh, just Benny, no.
Well, we're tight.
How tight?
2 feet more.
They don't want it very tight because they know that run back becomes much easier the tighter that this stone is.
Got to bite the center line. Hard.
Trying to get the movement at this point.
Keep going, guys.
Whoa.
We're good.
No.
He's going to be out here. Bite the center.
So we just showed you the Val Sweeting update. Here's the standings right now. She is at 3-1. If Val can win, she'll clinch at least a tiebreaker. Rachel Homan also leading this morning, and a win for her means she would clinch first and a bye to the final.
Wow.
Gotta roll it, Derek. Gotta roll it, Derek.
6. That is razor.
Frustration evident at not picking out that stone.
They stay. You know what? It's the exact same as your draw to the button. Same thing's happening.
Give me distance. Yeah. Shade more.
Dan Carey, coach of Team Carruthers, brought on this year after going to the Brier last year, felt that maybe they'd have an extra resource. Dan, of course, former Canadian champion with Vic Peters.
Yeah, halfway 2/3. I mean, the other thing is this.
Took a shade less than him. I think if we got to hit it early, you can hold it.
Sure, fine. Weight shot.
Same out here?
Yeah. Well, this is safer for what?
I think the intern's almost, you got an intern
there.
It's all there.
A little tighter than Mark.
Tight guard.
Throwing one more guard.
I got to hold it early?
No. Line's fine.
Right to my broom, line's good.
It's all there, Mark.
Really tight.
We're tighter than that.
Whoa, don't sweep it then.
Let it stop then.
Don't sweep it then.
Let it stop. Line's fine.
Coming down, just past this one.
Line's fine,
Just bite
guys.
center. Just bite center, it's perfect.
Whoa. Mind you, then we got this if you ever make
Notice how the good teams are rarely happy, Kathy?
And you know what? That's a perfectionist thing.
I have to hold that early. I could have just given that 2 licks.
Yeah. I mean, you could throw the in still too, right?
It's pretty tempting to go at it now.
Man, if you're close to the guard, I think you get there for fun. Same difference, really. I think they're both the same shot almost. Eh?
So what about playing that 6-2 in shot, peeling it?
Yeah, he'll draw here and then open hit for 1, I guess.
Yeah.
It's tough to get the 2 in. You got to go off of here with heat.
Yeah. I'm not in love with that hole because if I miss it, then
I know.
he caps that.
No, I don't think you can play it.
Okay.
I think that's the shot.
Yeah, let's play it. So it's like a...
Well, there's 2 ways. I mean, you can go the thick way and just try and bump it.
Let's go the thick way.
The hard way.
Thick way. Okay. So it's like a third?
Big third, I think.
Okay. Throw Peel, Reid.
Steve Laycock packed Simmons over on sheet E. You see John Morris with the broom down. Simmons, the yellow stones. Final one to come, and it appears to be a little tap here, Kathy, for, is it just 2?
I think it would be for 2 for sure. It is a long guard, has to get right to the face of his own stone to tap it back for the 2.
Whoa. Whoa. Yep.
Roland Thiessen on the brush. They'll back off now.
Oh, they're trying to just pick it on the way by.
Had to.
And move it enough for the 1. So I guess it wasn't there, but 1 on the board. Low scoring game over there. Laycock leading 2-1 after 6, and Steve will have hammer in 7th.
Well, and Reid was peeling the guard, hoping to catch the back of the red guard that was in front of the house and maybe spin in, and that would force Kevin Cooey to play that stone. Hit it a little bit too thin, so it hit the second one too thick.
I'm just wondering what he's playing if you're here. What is he playing?
Well, he's playing something like this.
Yeah, I know, but that's where your 2 steals in play. And if you're here...
You guys don't like this, eh?
I don't mind it.
Coming this way.
Yeah, the intern. I think we got a good chance.
One more update for you.
Jennifer
Jennifer Jones over McDonald, 7-3 there in the 7th end.
Like you said, a blank isn't good.
I like to start it up. With this rock, too, I think we can take a bit more.
Okay, so I had you here. You're thinking here.
I think so. He's probably playing this, right?
2 options.
Probably.
That's pretty easy.
Sure, I like this then. Brent convinced me. He's a wizard. Great.
They did discuss, first of all, playing the draw around, and you heard Mark say maybe 2's in place if you show him a little bit of the stone.
Yeah, if it over curls, so he has a double for 1.
I don't see that over curling.
And you heard the front end say if we cap it, we think that we're going to steal. They're electing to play more aggressive, come in.
Yeah, not quite splitting, but close.
And essentially do the Christmas tree, so you see a little bit of each stone and not a full stone of either.
As much as biting the 4.
Okay, just all line. We just want to cross, like,
just
get a quarter rock across the line, third of a rock across the line.
Yeah, don't go crazy. Like, we don't want to see it over curl.
Yeah.
I think that's enough, Brent. That's a little more than I gave you to get to the button there.
I don't think you want more than me.
No.
Okay, so use the center line as your guide. Like, just bite
I
center.
think that's a lot, actually, Kev.
This rock seems to be moving
Okay,
pretty good.
Put it where you want it.
Speed's good here, Koo.
Full 8 foot.
Lots of communication. They've talked weight, they've talked line. Great discussion.
I got all there right now.
Hold that off.
Weight's
Line's
good.
good. Weight's good. Line's a little tight.
Brent.
Line's a little tight.
Brent, hold it. Hold
Where
it.
is it?
Hold it. Hold it.
Top 8. Oh, it's going to over
Top
curl.
4. Get it by.
It's got to stop.
Just leave it.
Got to stop.
Leave it. Biter.
Got to stop.
Biter.
Whoa.
Biter.
No.
Sit.
Stop. Jeez.
Okay, cool.
Okay, Kev. Nice weight. Make sure you score.
Over curled.
He even said, too, in the hack that, boys, this stone really moves. It will curl.
Yours were running real true.
Yeah, I thought so. Dead straight here, Hodge. Stay here, high's good.
Oh, okay.
Playing the double.
Just in case. Okay. Trying to make the double, but...
In theory, you could probably double and spill out, too, Kathy, for the blank, or no?
You might.
Posture down. Feel?
Yeah.
It's always fun to have theories when I don't have to throw the stone.
These rocks are so lively with the weight that he's able to throw. Needs to hit about half.
Yeah, hard, Hodgie.
A little bit more.
There you go, Hodgie. There you go, Hodgie.
Final stone here in 6 for Reid Carruthers. And an unforced error. Can't make the double. Yellow sticks around, and a steal of 1 for Kevin Cooey here in Grand Prairie.
Try the run double.
Yeah, but I don't think it gets me. It doesn't get me shot.
Let's make this double. Go! Go! Good. It's a good spot.
Real good. It's a great spot.
I like Ben's shot, guys. And I would love to bump it just enough to sit shot.
Where are you trying to line this up, though, onto this?
Well,
The yellow's still going to be in the way.
No, I know, but getting to here and moving this, it's just, he's blasting this.
He said weird shot before the shot, right? He never touched it.
Yeah, he did. He touched the back one.
No, the back one might be. No, we're second shot.
The other option is just to draw here, right? Just to tap the 2, right?
That's the smart call right there. That's the call.
Kathy, it's simply the best part of our sport, getting to hear the strategy, and you can learn so much sitting at home and listening to some of the best in the world. Welcome back to our coverage here, Home Hardware Canada Cup in Grande Prairie, Alberta. And really one of the first mistakes we've seen all game coming last end. Reid Carruthers, it was a tough double, had to make it to pick up his single. He jams. So a steal of 1 for Kevin Cooley and a 1-point lead as Reid Carruthers will have hammer now here in this Friday morning.
Well, interestingly enough, both skips over curling their final stone. Kevin's went a little bit too far, as did Reid's.
Hard line.
And just one more comment on the sounds of the game. It's beyond it being amazing that we can hear it. It really does also speak volumes to the reality that it is not just the person in the house that is calling the game that needs to be 100% immersed in what the ice does, what the Rocks do, what they've noticed. It is a four-player team, and everybody is completely engaged, and that makes for really great outcomes.
Your weight's good. You should be close for line.
Weight's good.
Mark. Line's good.
We don't have to.
Can curl. It can curl, though.
No. Let it walk. Good shot, Brent.
Good weight, Brent.
Shoot. Well, that's pretty good, Mark.
Oh, nose hit.
I think you won on that angle. You can nose it.
on the nose? Good, Brent.
Run's pretty good, isn't it?
Run's pretty good, too.
Like run.
Whatever you like.
I think so.
Okay.
Nose.
Okay. Nose, bud. Let's go.
Close. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Did he? Shot D.
Rachel Holman and Tracy Fleury battling over on sheet B. And there you see 2 yellow stones that we can see in the house belonging to Rachel. Final stone on the way from Tracy Fleury.
I'm not sure, Brian. I'm wondering if she's trying to get to the crotch of that and play the double. That was not a very happy face that we saw. And that's why it just catches the outside. If she had got to the middle, maybe that second stone would have come in to count.
So a steal for Rachel Holman, and keep in mind, if Rachel does go on to win that game, she will advance to Sunday's final.
Get it there. Go, Benny. Go. Keep that a little high. Good shot. Good sweet, boys. Langer. Shots. Come over here, Benny. Oh, good. You're a shooter now.
Yeah. Let's go, buddy.
Play serve.
That was good weight. Throw that same thing.
Throw Peel again.
I'll throw it, yeah, firm. Same weight. Whoa, I said that.
Trying to run that guard straight back. You heard Derek, as soon as he let go, that he set it back, and so it will be just the Peel.
Sorry, bud. Just set that.
Great news for Val Sweeting, another big steal and a 10-3 advantage. The defending champs looking very strong as the weekend looms, and if Val indeed does hang on, and it looks like she will win that one, then she guarantees herself, at the very least, a tiebreaker here at the Canada Cup in Grande Prairie.
It all just happens so fast. We were talking about that last night, Brian, that just at the Scotties, we're not even thinking about the weekend at this point, but with this shorter format, with only 7 teams in the women's, you go through those 6 games very, very quickly.
Where? Whoa, Benny.
No, not lying tight.
Whoa, Benny.
Val being from Alberta as well, the one thing she had mentioned is how nice would it be here to have some positive vibes going into the Scotties, which will be back here in February. Of course, Val needs to qualify for that, but she certainly has the game and the team. Those back-to-back Scotties losses in the finals, and you know Val is hungry to make amends and have a shot at that gold medal once again.
The other way, but
You
like the other way?
Other way?
Yeah. A lot easier.
You don't have to look don't even know if the other one's there. No. Well, you would just disrupt those, which might not be bad.
Okay, bump.
Okay.
Solid. Clean.
2 outcomes looking for here. Wants to move that stone off the center line and stick around and jiggle those stones in the middle around a little bit, change some angles. And we'll get neither.
Oh, that's a good break. Okay. Line's perfect, guys.
Jennifer Jones lost her first 2 games on opening day on Wednesday, but she has rebounded nicely, and what an opportunity here, taking on Christy McDonald, final stone. If she can avoid the jam here, a chance at 4.
I think at this point, Brian, even if she rolled out that 3, you would certainly put her in a pretty comfortable position, but why not take 4?
4?
And 4 it is.
Hey, still room.
So the gold medalists from Sochi are rolling 11-3 after 7.
And you guys.
Nice tick, Don.
Short your first one, I guess a little.
3 feet short. Barely sliding here. Got a curl.
Brent.
No, stay with it.
Got a curl, Brent.
Oh,
whoa, you're good.
Oh,
That's good. Nice shot, Mark.
That's
Attaboy.
better, man.
Attaboy, Marcus.
Slides.
That's
Good
all of a
sweep.
sudden real quick there.
I actually thought that
freeze.
was like a halfway guard too. You got to run it.
Sliding good there. Like that first one, didn't think I was in weight trouble. Okay. It's good. Good spot.
Reid gave Braden the option of playing the freeze, but it is so precise. And if you roll off, you're not going to give your skip much of an opportunity on his final.
Braden Muskogee gets the yellows moving. 2 will go.
That's much better.
No, it's really good. Shot. Curls a little more, maybe? No.
Makes great contact, loses that back one. And at least it's your own stone up front that if you need to run something back, you can think about replacing and not just picking.
I'm not rolling under at all, eh?
Not with control.
Okay.
I know there's risk this and stuff.
No, I'm not worried about that with control.
Make that run.
We got to get right to it, though, or else it's a run pocket. We'll see what they like.
You're thinking control.
Good control.
And if we're a little thinner, Kev, it's
The reason they don't want that is here's the run pocket that he's talking about. You come through the middle, you pop both of those yellow stones out, and the great work that they've done to date all of a sudden disappears.
Side and not move anything.
She's run normal.
Good control.
You got your 6?
Yeah. Think that's enough?
That good?
Normal weight. Get ready, Langer.
There has been no straightening of the ice at all. Lots of movement.
Easy, normal, control.
Whoa.
Yes!
Hard, Brent.
Yes! Hard!
Come on, Langer, right down. Right down, lay it down, come on.
Go! Go! I don't know, let me know over here.
Never.
Hard.
Little hit, little roll, and Kevin Cooey, line 2.
If he freezes, we got the slash.
Oh, it's way open.
Thought I threw that pretty good.
Kevin Cooey, Kathy, second on the money list, coming in with $68,000, which is impressive. The shot well executed as well, but what is crazy is that, number 1, you look way up, and you're going to find Brad Ruscio at over $100,000 so far this year, but they've played a ton.
So I moved you, and I kept trying to pinch you, and it wasn't enough.
I like it. It's like even now.
I think just
Let me
easy.
know the weight once you take a look at it, hey?
Yeah, sure.
As of now, just easy, but if you see something else, let me know.
You gotta just curl past the guard a little. It's not quite all of it.
Oh.
Is that enough?
No, we don't have enough.
Gotta get right to nose.
Have to play good bump.
Like that ice still?
Yeah.
No decision in terms of what the shot is, but for Reid, you know, sometimes when you get to the other end and you're in the hack, you realize you can't see as much of it as you thought. So just bringing the weight down just that little bit to get the motion, the movement.
Derek. Derek.
Gotta go hard, buddy. Go hard. Go hard, buddy. Really gotta go. Go. Colin. Hard.
Whoa. Whoa.
Didn't think we were getting a nose.
Just in between?
Yeah. Victoria.
Ward weight. Maybe made that count pretty good.
Why did you
Sorry, buddy.
Good
Throw. He's trying, I don't know. Probably trying to go high side. Roll it under the guard.
You that way?
Well, he said he never thought it was getting a nose. So
Oh,
he
that's
probably
what
thought
you
it was high side.
Okay.
Kind of thought that maybe there might have been something underneath. Oh, there you can see absolutely as the scratch starts that it's caught a little bit of something, not enough to really change dramatically, but certainly can take some of the weight off and finish it a little bit faster.
We saw early in the week Ryan Fry push out with a draw, and he gave it the old salad shake back and forth to.
You can feel absolutely under your stone, and the best lesson there is that you cannot bail on a shot because you feel there's something underneath it. Try to get the most out of every single throw.
And they're still working that scratch, which Ryan actually made that shot, which is even more impressive. Came out, shook off what he thought was underneath it, still released it, and I believe it was a freeze or a draw that he made.
You guys just picked, hey?
Benny can see that scratch as well.
4 foot. A huge scratch, you can see it just by the guard.
Mark out there continuing to clean.
Yeah.
Could they call Jamie Barassa, or a member of the ice team, to come and look at it, or no?
Well, they can, but he can't do anything
Nothing?
about it. No.
Okay.
And that's one of the reasons that you keep your brooms down. I'm sure that Jamie will take a look at it after the game, but in the process of pebbling and scraping as they do, it will disappear. It's not a deep scratch, but a scratch nonetheless.
Get off it. Really heavy. Stay with it, Hodge. Got a chance? Got a chance?
Needs the brakes in a hurry, has to be partially touching 8, and that slides right by for a steal of 2. Tough one for Reid Carruthers. Kui leads 6-3.
Hold on, it's all got one come across, touch it. He'll get his 3.
Brilliant.
Get off, run it back, get them both. Yes, they go.
Get there, keep moving. Yep.
Reid Carruthers runs it back. He's going to touch everything. You bet he is.
And we're rolling towards the weekend. Coming up this afternoon, draw 8. Pat Simmons 3-1. John Epping 2-2. Vic Rauter will have the call, joined by Cheryl Bernard. If we can find Russ Howard somewhere in Vegas wandering around, we'll get him back in time. TSN 1, 3, and 5, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And a very uncharacteristic miss from Reid Carruthers in that previous end. Had to draw in for a single. He slid too far. So a steal of 2 for Kevin Kui, and now a commanding lead in this match on this Friday morning. It's the last day of round robin play for women. The men will close it out tomorrow morning. And of course, everyone trying to qualify for the weekend. Top 3 teams on each side make the playoffs.
Line's good.
Well, very uncharacteristic for Reid to do that, and especially because, you know, it wasn't a draw to the button. It was a draw to the 8-foot, and it just speaks volumes of taking your mind off that really strong focus and concentration on those shots. Carruthers' team is in a bit of a hole. And so what you do is you fight back by scoring 2 here in 8, get yourself within 1. Try to force your opponent to the single in 9. You're down 2 coming home, and try to utilize that hammer again. So all is not without possibility, but the Kui team, of course, have a different view.
Clean it. Just clean.
Cody. Three? Yeah.
Don't want to, Reid.
A little big.
Might have to hold it for line
Wait's okay.
Okay, line's fine.
Okay, whoa.
Clean it.
Two-thirds.
How's line?
Whoa.
Might over curl.
No, line's good.
2/3.
Line's real good.
2/3.
Whoa.
Just straight field.
I'll throw the next one a little lighter. Yeah, just for he can't run it.
Clean. Clean. Whoa.
Whoa.
Brent Lang makes the red guard go away.
I guess, because if he rolls under it, you'll have off it into there. Try, Brent.
And in a battle of Edmonton, the Saville Center, it was Val Sweeting the win over Kelsey Rock. 10-4 the final score there.
I think for the Rock team, one of the things that they will be discussing is not so much the losses, but when they're very lopsided like that, are we doing the right things? Are we playing too aggressive? Is it execution? What is it?
Go, Braden.
Hard B.
Yep.
Over there, bud.
Yep. Keep going.
Okay, that's good. Good sweep, bud.
Good spot.
Good sweep. Shot.
If you want to, it's fine.
Taking a look, it does appear to us that it is both yellow stones that are the counters at this time.
I think he's second shot, though. Huh? I think he's second. Yes, he is.
Yep.
Clean.
Good.
Fair play, Mark.
He's got to do something, I think. No.
Who's second, Kev?
I took a quick look. It looked like them, but it's pretty close.
Looks like us on the screen, actually.
Over here, it looks like guys.
And I see.
Right in, Kodge.
Okay, just calling.
Hodge early line.
Okay, good.
You gotta go way.
Two.
Swear it sits, Colin.
Two.
Pretty high.
Go ahead, help there.
Easy, guys. It's there on its own.
Yeah, it's good too.
Clean. Line's real good.
Yep.
Good.
Let's check in over on sheet B. Tracy Fleury in a must-win situation taking on Rachel Holman, and Rachel trying to punch her ticket into the final on Sunday. Final stone from Fleury, though, and a chance to get right back in this game, Kathy.
It does appear that that red stone is shot over the yellow stone, so this appears to be a draw for two.
We'll have one chance at it.
You'll have the right back.
Maybe they have to tick it over, do you think? Oh, maybe did lovely shot.
Now there's little doubt, so that should be two on the board. So good for Tracy Fleury, and her team out of Sudbury continues to battle as they're tied up at 4 after 7. Tracy Fleury in her first ever Canada Cup appearance.
Little roll, B. Nice weight.
Easy?
Yeah, nice weight.
Yep.
So Reid changing tactics, was throwing the corner guard, trying to protect out in the wings, and the Cooey team very successfully removing all of those guards.
Meantime, a final for Jennifer Jones, beating Christy McDonald 11-4. So after dropping her first to the Olympic champion from Sochi, picking up momentum.
That's the out, eh?
Kevin Cooey looking to make that double, get rid of both of those red stones.
Pretty incredible, his consistency, Kathy. I know it's been with different guys and teams, but his 12th appearance at the Canada Cup, Cooey's played more than any other player in this event, and a lovely double there to get both reds out.
Attaboy, Coo. Nice throw, bud.
Play, Kev. Nice shot, Kev. You know what's better than smoothie?
Real heat.
He's just got that upweight ability, and a lot of players do, but he's got the upweight ability with consistent accuracy. His number's very good this week. Only one skip in the field better than him right now by 1%. And that is Pat Simmons.
So I don't have to take the blame. No, I thought you were pretty good.
But as a skip shooting 89% overall, there's not a lot of surprise that their results are very solid.
Yep. Oh, yep. 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 Okay.
Yeah.
Hard. Roll it, roll it, roll it.
Reid's still trying to manufacture 2 points if they can get this buried.
Hard. Try, Reid.
That's pretty good.
I almost gave up at the end because nobody was saying anything.
Perfect. Yeah, there's the difference right there on the suit.
You're not really sure when the weight comes off or the bounce comes off if they should sweep it or if it's going to go right out. You see Colin ready on top.
Ridiculous. Oh, I know.
Then the fear it would go too far.
We need to take the edge of rock on there. Like, that's the same ice, man.
And now the short run back available for Kevin Cooey here in 8.
Easy peel.
I have the hardest slap shot in the NHL, Kathy. I'd love to line up about 4 or 5 of these skips and see who has the hardest takeout.
Good catch. Attaboy, Koo. Nice shot.
Nice control weight there, though, and he makes the run back successfully.
Right on, Koo.
And now do you take one here, Kathy, or do you blank?
Shooting, boys.
Well, I think you blank.
Yeah.
Try to get your deuce, get within 1, and
Take toss, Kev.
then steal.
Just a shade full.
You slid a little full, and then...
Same thing I did in the first time.
Yeah. If that's a miss, though,
Yeah. And again, your comment about not being happy, you wanted to hit it right on the nose and leave it buried, and so that Reid would be forced to take one.
Yep.
Final stone here in 8 for Reid Carruthers.
Right out.
And he will blank the end, so he does have hammer, but running out of ends in time. Down by 3 to Kevin Cooey. Welcome back to Grand Prairie, Alberta. Revolution Place, home of the AJHL's Grand Prairie Storm. Just a few days remain in our play. Of course, top 3 advance to the playoffs. Big wins for Jennifer Jones and Val Sweeting. You look at the women's side, and we expected those 3 to be near the top, and they are. Rachel Homan, if she could pull off a win this morning, advances directly to the final. Val Sweeting has at least a tiebreaker. And on the men's side, they'll wrap up the round robin tomorrow morning. Some great teams on top right now, but lots to be decided. Top team advances right to the final, and then second and third will play off in the semi. Back to our feature matchup this morning. Kevin Cooey taking on Reid Carruthers. A blank in 8 for Carruthers, so he has hammer here playing the Red Stones, but needs to find a way to generate 2 points here in 9.
Or else we go intern into it and try to chip it sideways.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
So good board.
Yeah, nothing soft.
Shooter's gonna end up in the rings. Okay.
Good board. Heavy board. Control.
Trying to move that corner guard off the path.
Whoa. It's good. Whoa.
Stay close.
No.
You?
Brent. Yep, hard. No. Okay.
Close, close. Good try, Benny.
Good try.
Really good try.
I'll just magic I can get that.
You can nose it.
4 more of those.
I've had 3 of those. I had 3 zeros this week too, not stupid shot.
Just keep it close for the fans.
Who says stats don't matter, eh, Kathy?
Because he's going to be full 8 foot here. Still has some work to do.
And it's funny because you and I talked before the draw that when I looked at Ben Hebert's numbers, just opening my stats page, he was down at 6th place.
Oh, light.
Which is very unusual, but his overall percentage was 88%. But it is true. Those shots are all or nothing.
Let's go. Line's good.
Just bite if you can.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Just bite. Okay, eyes up. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Holy.
It's going to come out the other side.
With the stats, Kathy, if you don't try that tick shot, a lot of teams, depending on the situation, would throw it through anyways. They would throw it right through. Is that 0, or if you throw it through, they don't count that?
They don't count that. There's not a lot of degree of accuracy involved in chucking a rock through the house. And so your overall score is just 4 points less. You're not given anything good or bad for doing that.
I thought I was getting 100% because that's what they wanted, right? So,
No,
come on.
That's a guard.
I never was good at math, though, in high school.
Really?
Shot, Hodge. Good sweep. Thank you.
Speed still the same, right, Hodge?
Yeah.
Now here's how you create your 2.
2.
Heavy, that's heavy.
No, it's not. It's not heavy. It's good. It's 2.
Okay, line's good.
And you
Just
might be
2.
wondering why they're not
2.
hitting the
Line's
stone in the
good.
house. There's a good way to get 2 that way. And that is true,
Clean.
but
Colin,
with the
Colin,
team that you're
2/3.
playing against and their upweight ability and their angles, understanding so many opportunities to get rid of both stones. So you throw a guard on the one in the house.
Shot.
Preferably a little bit higher, and so they cannot remove both stones.
Yeah, me too. 2/3 Langer.
Sliding a little bit too deep for Derek.
Feels okay, but let's throw a good
So
one
a
right there.
chance here for Brent to make those both go away.
Yep. Whoa.
Yes. Yeah.
Mark.
Whoa. Yeah. Watch it. Yeah. Go, 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 go. All right,
Go,
Benny.
Keep going,
Go,
Benny.
Benny.
Keep
Both
going.
Reds fly. Ben Hebert
Attaboy, Langer.
Right up.
moves the shooter
throw,
over.
good throw. Good
Well
shot.
done from Brent Lang.
Throw more than
Shot,
board,
Brent.
you can get that out. Hey? If you throw more than board next time, you can get that one out. If you sweep harder and don't stop.
Gets it on a great angle. They're making fun of Ben Hebert for, they feel, not sweeping hard enough. Looked like he was going pretty hard to me.
Okay, 2. Little higher is actually better. Right here.
It's to your broom, basically.
I don't think quite there.
Yep, yep, yep.
Hard.
Good on. Still heavy on the first one.
This way, Mark.
Yeah, for sure.
You saw where Reid's broom was. He felt that if they were able to take that another 1.5 feet closer, if you play the in-turn peel, you jam on one. If you play the out-turn peel, there's a risk of jamming on the other. And it's a little bit higher. That allows Mark to make the straight peel without a high risk of jamming.
Clean.
Nice throw, Mark.
Rachel Homan trying to stay undefeated in a good matchup here with Tracy Fleury. You see Homan with the yellow stones. Fleury has that one back of the home hardware button. Final stone on the way, and Rachel's playing the in-turn run-in and a chance to pick up 3.
Close? No. Yes!
Emma Miskew with a big call in the house. Got to get it by the redstone. They do.
Great shot.
Run it in. Bang it out. 3 on the board for Rachel Homan.
Keep going, boys. Keep going.
Great read by Emma as well.
And with that reaction, you couldn't tell if she made it or missed it. She's always a cool customer, and she has been lights out so far. Unbelievable performance here. Her last loss, actually, Kathy, back on October 10th on a 24-game win streak. And if she can pick up the W here, she'll advance directly to the final on Sunday.
And what a huge perk that is in this field where the teams are so good, just not having to play that extra game, face a tough opponent. That bye is massive.
Okay.
Thanks.
Shots.
Thanks. Coming around the world.
No more ice.
Yeah, we can make it work.
Seven.
Reid's starting to look at different options.
Gotta go, I think.
Tried the guard. Cooey team's so good. Now they're trying to draw around the stone. that is in the forefoot. Bury it at the
Line's
back
great.
of the house. Grab some paint.
Line's good. Just keep going.
Line's good.
You'll get there for line. Just go, Derek.
Keep going, Derek.
Go.
Keep going.
Both of you.
Keep going, guys. Keep going.
Hard,
Keep going. Go.
hard.
Okay, Colin, you gotta finish
Keep going.
it. Go.
Hard.
Go. Go, 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 go.
Just a little light.
The reigning Canadian champ, Pat Simmons, and tough against Steve Laycock. Laycock a 4-1 advantage in 9 after he stole one in 8.
I don't mind him playing. I'd rather him playing a freeze than.
Or this, come around again.
So imagine, if you will, that red stone is about another foot and a half back.
So you're trying to nut it and roll the shooter out?
Yeah.
Makes the shot more difficult. Playing off his own.
Clean. Whoa. Oh.
Clean it. Yep. Oh.
No.
Oh.
No.
Nice shot.
Perfect.
Runs it back. And
Job,
Team
Kev.
Cooey lying one here in the 9th end without hammer.
Shot, Kev. Nice toss. Good toss. Shooting for the papers.
Freezing it?
I need them.
Freezing?
Need the papers.
Yeah. Freeze, okay. Toss drop.
Try to get your papers?
Yeah.
Playing the freeze down to the stone. That is in the house.
Slam against Jamie King. They got 3.
It's tough for Reid because even a
7, 8,
perfect
guys.
freeze, Kevin Cooey's ability to
This is another draw,
throw
isn't it?
those
You can go early
rockets.
if you can.
I can't. Don't want to.
Yep.
We're
gotta
pretty
go.
close.
It's close.
You were
Line's
there
good.
already.
Line's good.
Well,
Line
then,
only.
line's
Yeah,
good.
don't want to.
Pretty close.
Wait's
Close.
close.
Derek.
Yep.
Just Derek, we're losing him.
Gotta go, Derek. Gotta go for line. Gotta go for line. Hard. Hold the line. Hold the line.
Just lost the line.
Perfect weight. What's hard?
Perfect weight.
One or the other.
Yeah.
You didn't need more line or need less weight.
I think you take your one now, right? And throw them up.
We talked about his up weight ability. He will not be throwing this very lightly. Let's see if we can see how fast it is with our clock.
You go right back on again, too.
So 2 centers? Or?
Yeah.
And here comes the heat. Kevin Cooey.
Room down.
Clean. Clean.
Good, Kev.
I think I saw about 6.5 as it went across the hog line.
In your heyday, Kath, you could throw 5?
Yeah.
Maybe
And
when you
had
played
zero accuracy.
when you played softball, maybe.
Yeah, probably faster there.
Toss your butt.
Solid ball. Yep.
Reid
real
Carruthers,
hard.
final stone here in 9.
Really gotta go.
Gotta go, Derek. Good.
Good sweep.
And that was the decision to take one.
So he picks up a single. It'll need to steal 2 coming home. We're at the Home Hardware Canada Cup. That music means one thing. It is Sunday Night Football. It's coming up on Sunday.
Love it.
Colts, Steelers. Not looking good this season. A lot of injury problems. The Colts battling in that AFC South right now. You can watch at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Time on TSN 1, 3, and 4. Great morning for Jennifer Jones and her team. Another victory.
Have some food. Graze away.
Sharing the
why don't
nuts
you?
there.
Now for Jennifer, of course, a vested interest in this game is husband Brent Lang. It's currently up 2 points as they play in 10 and a really tough start for Reid Carruthers. Collins' first stone was hogged. So there's your opportunity to really find a way to manufacture points. And when there's only one stone in play versus two, it's just that much harder.
So Kevin Cooey, a 2-point lead here. Coming home with hammer.
I mean, this one's just way easier to make. I can make that one.
This one's possible.
Yeah, that's, you know, like
on purpose even.
yeah,
Not by accident.
Yeah, like I like playing that one. That one's possible to make.
I think
I can make that one.
I think we should play that.
The other one's a fluke.
Play with more weight, but no, thanks. I'm gonna shoot that.
Not heavy.
Mine's a little tight.
Line's pretty good. Yep. Okay, line's good.
Line's fine. Line's
Line's
fine.
good.
Line's fine.
6.
Okay.
7. Oh, it's good.
On its own. Line's good. It's on the T line.
Yeah, it's perfect.
It's ripping the guard either way. It's good.
Kathy, through the first 5, it was a really close, entertaining game. That fourth end, a lot of rocks in play. Cooey took 2 there. How did you see it?
Well, it really was a great game for the first 5, but Carruthers had the opportunity for the double and 6. He jammed. That gave up the only steal till that point. And then in 7, a really bad miscue by Reid, trying to draw to the 8-foot slides deep, gives up another 2. And it really has been some outstanding shooting by the Cooey back end that has made the difference.
The game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada.
Yeah. 3.
Okay. Line's pretty good.
3.
Okay. Colin.
Line's fine.
Really tight. It's close to 10 here.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Either or. Throw the out turn.
Throw the out turn, yeah. Throw the out turn.
Late.
Crafty.
And not even trying to make the double. If you do make the double, your shooter sticks around, and it probably sticks around as a guard for Reid Carruthers. And so this is pure mathematics for Kevin Cooey. Eliminate stones, even if it's just 1 at a time.
Looks light to me.
2.
Shouldn't be light.
Just easy, D. It's a lot of room.
Final stone to come here for Tracy Fleury over on sheet B, taking on Rachel Homan. And
Easy, bud.
Rachel throwing the yellow stones, has 2 in the house, so this is a open hit for her single.
Yeah, might as well.
Just clean.
Yeah, might as well. Might as well.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Good.
Tracy Fleury having the best season with this team of their career. 6th on the money list on the women's side. And they're going to have to battle back in 10, down by 2 without hammer to Rachel Homan.
You want to know who else had it right all those years? Maybe by accident was Marcel.
That's what I said to him the other day.
He really, but I mean, his strokes were so.
A bit more. Just easy, D.
Yeah. Just
Let's
Colin.
go a touch
Just
more.
Colin.
Touch more.
Okay.
Just easy.
Just clean.
Just let
Looks
it
like-
go on its own.
It's almost 3.
It's gonna get
Okay,
there.
Whoa, then.
No, it's gonna get there on its own.
Line's good. Good.
Carruthers' team at this point hoping for potentially a nose hit that would jam it straight back and leave a guard there as well.
Keep the hair down.
Try and turn.
Hey?
Try and turn.
Sure.
Just a little more, Kev. Yep.
Pretty much automatic for that guy. Mark
Yes.
Kennedy removes the red stone. And down to the final 4.
Well, we saw he was perfect after 5, and I cannot Recall a shot that he has missed in this back 5. I think it's appalling that he's shooting 99%. I'm trying really hard to think which shot was not perfect.
I mean, he even nailed the 5th end interview, for crying out loud. That should be worth the point there, no?
Well, maybe they took one away because he was talking to you.
Well,
I think it's there.
Could be.
Whoa, whoa.
Looks close to me.
T-line. An 8 would be ideal.
It's close.
8 would be perfect.
Yeah.
8's perfect.
I had the pleasure or dread of playing junior in Alberta against Mark Kennedy and Carter Rycroft when they were on the same team, Kathy, and I used to hate playing those guys. They were so good, never missed.
But probably, even then, very good to play against.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, always class act for sure, but just so good. Even back then.
Now, Team Carruthers does not have an easy road. As soon as this is over, they will go back on the ice against Brad Jacobs this afternoon. That is no walk in the park. We've talked about how that team is starting to really come together and looking stronger and stronger. Cooey comes back on this afternoon as well, and will take on Mike McEwen.
Make it sound better this
He's
morning.
had this morning off.
Seriously, top 12. That sounds good.
So final stone here in 10 for Reid. Carruthers has to find the paint.
This top 12, he would have just peeled it.
To force Kevin to throw his final stone.
Still together.
Sounds pretty good.
Good sweep.
And now just to make one of those Reds go away, and another victory for Team Cooey here in Grand Prairie. And while we watch Kevin Cooey settle in, also important game for Pat Simmons, Steve Laycock on sheet E. Laycock, 3 red stones right around the 4-foot, 1 in the 4-foot, and 1 to come here from Pat Simmons. Meantime, Kevin Cooey lived in Grand Prairie for a few years, been a great homecoming so far. Another victory as Kevin Cooey improves to 4-1.
Oh, wow. Tried to make the triple to bring the other stone in, but slid through and gives up his steal.
So multiple handshakes. Pat Simmons cannot get it done. He'll drop to 3-2. Steve Laycock improving to 2-3. Team Cooey continues to roll in Grand Prairie. We'll wrap things up right after this.
The 2015 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice. The 2015 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by Ford, proud partner of the Canadian Curling Association for over 20 years, by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures, and by Purex Bathroom Tissue. Purex, 90 years of pure comfort.
We started with 5 games across the ice here at Revolution Place. On this Friday morning, we're down to just 1. Rachel Holman taking on Tracy Fleury. Fleury without hammer and down by 2, throwing the red stones. This one on the way from Crystal Webster.
It looks okay.
So Fleury needing a steal of 2 here in 10 to try keep her hopes alive here at the Canada Cup.
Well, and when you look at that scoreboard, Brian, the one number that leaps out at you is in the 8th end. There's a big 3 on the board. We showed you that in the update. A great shot by Rachel Holman. There it is behind Emma's shoulder. That's been the difference in this game. Well played by Tracy Fleury and her team, but you give up 3 to this team, and it is pretty tough to get those points back.
Emma Miskew with the appeal.
Tracy will call a timeout, have Andrea Ronnebeck, their coach, come out. The lineup is again the same as we saw yesterday. I noticed that it was the same in the afternoon, so it is the 3rd game in a row that Amanda has sat out.
And then they peel, well, they're going to try to run it into here. And then we try to sink another one and try to make her shoot against 3 on her last one.
And what happens if we go around here?
They rip the guard. Well, we go around here, they rip. It's too late. Like, then they peel this. It's too late. We can't. That's the only way we can make her shoot against 3.
Right. Okay. Good luck.
I think.
Okay.
I know it's not
bite the 12.
All right.
Andrea, longtime coach of Sherry Maddaw. Her specialty really is team dynamics. She can work so much with a team like this that has that rotation in terms of trying to gel things. Is very good at people being honest about what they need and how they get the most from each other. She also travels to the Worlds with the successful Canadian teams in juniors, and her skills and her personality really lend themselves to getting the most out of those teams when they represent our country overseas.
Krista Webster throws the 3rd stones, but during this rotation, we've seen sister Jennifer Horgan handle the house and the broom call for sister Tracy.
You have to. Okay. Line's pretty good. Hard. 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 Hard.
Trying to drag it into the blue paint.
It's not on. No. It's not on. Okay.
We saw one yesterday that we thought appeared out, and when they measured it was in fact on, but that one, there's quite a bit of white as you look at that.
Third's real close.
Not really a stone that you would think to measure, but I'm sure if it's the only thing in play, they may.
If you're just joining us for the first time this morning, if Rachel Homan does win this game, she will qualify directly to Sunday's final.
Wow, did I ever take it off? All the way up, all the way up. Let's get up.
That took off. Oh, must have grabbed. I was hitting like an 1/8 of it. No.
A little bit less even.
We saw Tracy Fleury as Tracy Horgan for a couple of Scotties. Competed in 2015 in Moose Jaw, that 6-5 record. She was really knocking on the door there, and in Red Deer as well in 2012, and recently got married, and now Tracy Fleury. Best season ever as a team on tour. They've made over $36,000, 6th on the women's money list.
Close for line. Room. Stay close. Line's good. Yes, line.
Well, not great numbers for Tracy this morning. She's a much better player than those would indicate. Because we've not been here, not sure whether she's struggled with draw weight or the degree of difficulty of her stones, or shots rather. Trying to take that back and tuck a little piece.
Had a great game actually against Rachel Homan in one of the tour stops, lost in the final.
Good shot, Trace. Yeah, 2/3.
Should run pretty straight, eh?
Okay, yeah.
If she can hit this right, they can all go, and it's game over here on this Friday morning.
Close, whoa, yep, whoa, whoa.
So in what might be her final stone, Rachel Homan trying to make the Reds all disappear.
Great shot.
And away they go. And with that, another victory for Rachel Homan and her team from Ottawa. Still perfect here in Grand Prairie, and now a spot into the final on Sunday as well.
Now she throws up weight so great, decides to play this run back so it doesn't get cute and maybe tipping the top one. Doesn't just get one, doesn't just get two, just make everything go away.
(7-5) your final score. And that ensures that the two-time Scotties champion will indeed qualify directly to the final on Sunday. That 5-0 record. Val Sweeting has guaranteed herself at least a tiebreaker. On the men's side, Kevin Cooey stands alone, at least for now, at 4-1. Brad Jacobs, Pat Simmons certainly in the conversation as well. Lots to be decided still when it comes to the men. Next up, Simmons, Epping, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Later on TSN, Vic Rauter will have the call with Cheryl Bernard and Russ Howard. We are inching closer to the weekend. $14,000 up for grabs. A chance to go to Las Vegas, and of course that Olympic curling trial spot all up for grabs. We'll see you this afternoon in Grand Prairie, Alberta.